Alright, hello and welcome back to day 2. This is semi-final and final day for the Onward Championship Season 3. You can, thank you. Alright. So it looks like the first objective now on the map Quarantine 1 is going to be the east two-story building objective. It's going to be defended by SMC Tactical. Attackers are Globochem. Let's see how they choose to attack this. Oh, actually an early kill on Parzival already. Sickness too. Getting taken down by what I think is Jizzy Pants from the roof there, yeah. I think we actually might have some technical difficulties with the audio. Just let me confirm that. Yeah, I don't think they can hear the codecaster. Alright, sorry about that. We're gonna take a short break. Alright, now I think we're back into the game. Alright, sorry about that.
Hi, this is radarhead and lilSynkie, day 2. It's the semi-final Globochem versus SMC Tactical. As you can see, it's round 1, map 1, and SMC Tactical taking up 2 terrible defensive positions and being punished for it instantaneously by Globochem, who had the high ground. Jizzy Pants, again, my player of the day yesterday, already scoring 2 early kills. That's going to be damaging SMC Tactical's morale early on.
Let's look at their setup
here. On a corner. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So we're currently at a 5v3. Globochem is taking their time. We have one player going up close to the central. That is Thunder Pilot going into the east office block, looking southbound. I think Globochem are at this point just getting ready for the final attack. They have plenty of time, and they know that they already have 2 kills there by participants. Pancake is pushing out aggressively, trading shots, not connecting with anything though. As we see them await the final attack at this point. Pancake also challenges the roof here, which Jizzy Pants is still holding. The same angle he got his individual, his two first kills.
You can see that Globochem have a 2-3 split going on. Making noise. No. Well, I think I don't really think they really are exchanging shots. I think he's just trying to make some noise, grab some attention away from the north approach.
Yeah. Let's look at the remaining defense that SMC are on right now. We have Lana Jordan on the far east rock, which is a really good position to watch the north from, the northeast. Sorry, the southeast.
Mr. Beefy now falling back to the objective. We've got 2 Globochem players now moving up on that objective. We can see here the defense for SMC Tactical. Mr. Beefy not in an opportune place to really stop a cap if it comes. Pancake again also not in really a very defensible position. He can get flanked from either left or right. And we can see Mixologist going to get taken down by Pancake possibly any second now. Pancake would have seen his gun come out the edge, and he's just waiting for that glimpse.
I'm not sure if you can actually see him.
Here it comes!
Oh, there he goes, yeah. Good shot there by Pancake, taking taking Mixologist down. That's the first player down for Auto. No, for Globochem in the round.
You see Lando Jordan's position here. Not a bad defensive position if there were more. SMC up, and we see Pwnecake making another great play. He trades. Is he down? Yep. Pwnecake dead. That leaves 2 defenders, 3 attackers, and the objective is wide open.
Yeah, this is unfortunate for SMC, but still, I really like this rock position that we see Landon Jordan in right now, because he can see. The thing is, if they get close to the fence on the objective, he's going to be able to peek out and kill them easily. So there's to the south of the objective, there is a wall that you can cap from, which is the one we can see on screen right now. And Iron Jordan can contest that side of the wall if he gets a call that there's people outside of there. So we see Thunder Pilot is actually holding the wall right now.
This is, I mean, this is terrible. This is a terrible. I mean, he can step out, sure, but he can't stop them. He gets behind that pillar. Mr. Beefy may have an angle. Oh my God, this is right now. They're going in. Lando knows he has to move in.
Yeah.
Somehow not being gunned down yet. Running in the open, he doesn't make it.
Yeah.
That means a solo defender now. Mr. Beefy not. Does he realize he's alone?
I would expect Mr. Beefy to kill himself right now. Yeah,
doing
that's
the
what he does.
objective now, and he kills himself.
Yeah, he realizes that he's too far away, so he kills himself quickly. So that's one round there for Globochem.
Yeah, round 1 for Globochem. That's got to hurt SMC Tactical's confidence there. They were on defense. They had the advantage. It didn't go their way. And I have to ask, is the stream actually broadcasting?
Yes.
Looking at it now, I know a 6-minute delay, but it's still not up yet, according to my visual.
Yeah, it is. The Onward League, Master League channel 2 is broadcasting. I can confirm that from my.
All right, brilliant, brilliant. Can't wait to see us.
All right, so it looks like the players are getting ready for round 2. So what's your predictions for this map? Who do you think is going to take the victory on this first map of the day?
Well, I mean, Globochem.
Yeah.
They were devastating, I thought, on quarantine yesterday when we saw them.
We saw that.
They destroyed Boss Fight. They destroyed This Can't Be Blank. I assume they destroyed Burning Chrome. I don't know what maps they played them on. But I mean, yeah, no, Globochem, SMC Tactical. I don't know. I don't see it going their way on this map at the very least. Not just seeing Parzival's and who else was it? Parzival and Sickness's positions there in defense. I mean, it was amateur.
I mean, I think
definitely not. What? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you on that, on the prediction that Globochem is going to take this map. I think this is their mag pick, their home. So I assume the first map is Globochem's map, which makes sense because we saw them with really dominant play on quarantine yesterday. Like really solid both Marsoc and Volk rounds.
All right, round number 2. Round 2, Globochem versus SMC Tactical, brought to you by VR Covers and ProTube VR. Gonna work on that last slide. Anyway, we've got Globochem on defense now. They're very stacked. Look at this.
It sounds like they spawned far right.
Yeah, there's one kill already.
Lost the guy.
Yeah.
Norseman, I knew it straight away. That's his position.
All right,
He's
so they're
taken
going for offensive positions right away, which
down. Look
SMC
how
are.
aggressive they are.
Yeah, this time
They-
SMC
I mean-
are they expect it, right? So they have 3 people watching towards the center of burning building, so he gets taken down immediately.
Mixologist down. Mixologist also down. Not out, but down. This leaves Globochem wide open to the objective now. And the intel is going to be limited because they've lost Norseman, who's in a very intel gathering position up on burning building.
Yes. Jizzy Pants is actually also calling out a lot of intel to his team. A great shot there across the map.
Guy at tank courtyard on the right of the courtyard.
Calls out now. He got the kill on the guy in the tank in the courtyard.
Mixologist back up. Mixologist back down.
So I didn't see that.
All right, look at SMC spread here. They've got a good aggression spread. They could get easily flanked though, and also Jizzy Pants on the roof is going to be causing headaches because he's going to have great line of sight on many of them. Although they do know he's on the roof.
Auto gets a great kill also here.
And Don Jordan out.
It's a really long range shot. It's a good Sable shot. They're on the gear. They're on the Pro Tubes, you know.
Oh, well, no joke. Most of them probably are on Pro Tube.
Yeah.
So it's a 4 versus 3. 2 defenders on Globochem down. Objective is still covered, so that's no worry of them taking the objective yet, at least. However, Attackers have advantage. Oh, Pwnecake down, not out.
If I'm correct, he gets
An
taken out
easy
by
res
Auto.
situation though.
We got Auto and Jizipants both on 2 kills already, only on the second round.
Oh no. Pwnecake, yeah, fair enough. Pwnecake should get res. He's got 2 teammates very close to him.
How do you think they're gonna approach this objective? Because they're really heavy on the south side of the south road.
I feel
SMC.
like they want to walk across this road. In fact, watch Cygnus is doing exactly what I was about to say. They're gonna try and shift across to Burning Building, take the high ground there, and try and get pickoffs from that position. All right, Pwnecake back up, so it's still a 4 versus 3 situation. We've got Cygnus pushing up into the Burning Building. Doesn't know whether there's other enemies there. They do know they took out 1 guy there, so that should give them some measure of confidence.
Cygnus is gonna get into contact right now with that looks like Thunderpilot. Yeah, that is Thunderpilot,
Cygnus
but he
making a
slips
really
past.
risky
Yeah.
move then. Yeah, Thunderpilot unable to convert that kill.
Let's look at Cygnus.
Auto on the objective.
Do you think Cygnus
Now look,
has
this is what I'm
information on
saying.
this?
Called it. Cygnus, Mr. Beefy moved into the Burning Building area. We've got Pwnecake holding back, just waiting for Auto maybe to peek around. He'll be joining them soon enough though. And meanwhile, on the other side of things, we have Parzival very, very slowly pushing up to the roof, which has now been abandoned by Jizzy Pants, who's rotated west. Gosh, 3 tries.
It's 2 minutes and 40 left on the clock now. It's a bit earlier. I would expect Jizipants to hold the roof a bit more, because it's a really strong position. Because right now, Jizipants lost basically full control of the information gathering around the turbine area and the burnout tank.
Okay, we got a 3rd defender down, Thunderpilot. Ran across the, got shot in the head through the gap by Cygnus. So, like I said, Cygnus has taken Burning Building. He got a nice peek. Got a great kill for it.
Great awareness there. I
And
mean, they're
now
taking their time.
Auto's about to get wiped out from behind by Parzival, who's slowly ganked up.
He immediately gets
Jizzy
traded
Pants,
out.
sole player left now.
Yeah. Just being
Parzival is
vocal.
now not out, but we have a situation now where it's 2, and it's going to be 3 versus 1 if they can get Parzival back up.
You can hear Jizipants celebrating here. He's gonna get a revive on Thunderpilot actually. Oh, and he actually gets taken out.
Down. He gets
Wow.
cut down. That's a victory for SMC Tactical, taking back the advantage.
Awesome play
Wow,
there.
unexpected. SMC Tactical bring it all out to play. Very impressive work.
1-1 here now. So we've seen 2 Volk victories, as you would expect. No, actually, that's not correct. We've actually seen 2 Marsuck victories in a row, which
2
is
Marstark victories.
which is a bit unexpected.
Yeah, and
I mean,
and great plays. I mean, Globochem didn't make any mistakes, I don't think. I just think that SMC Tactical played well. They got the picks, and they pushed like that Norseman kill early on was a really key kill for them, because it meant that first of all, they didn't have any suppression coming from that Burning Building, and also the intel that Norseman would have been able to gather wasn't there. Didn't happen.
Absolutely. That's why I disagree with the play of leaving roof, right? Because they're 3 versus 4 at that point. Like they're at a disadvantage, and getting that information from where they're attacking from is huge. Of course, you're at a risk, but you know it's risk versus reward.
Well, I don't know that I agree with you about him staying on the roof, just because his position had been made, he'd taken shots, and from SMC's positioning through the middle, that would leave 4 of them having eyes on the roof, potentially. Meaning Jizzy's Pants' ability to survive up there would have been limited. I don't know whether it was the right move or the wrong move. Either way, you know, like you said, the risk-reward.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're good, dude. Don't worry about it.
We got
Great.
Pwnecake, Auto, and Jizipants all on 3 kills at this point. Cygnus with 2 kills.
We're ready.
Yeah. Is everything worth
Well, I
noting
said
at
it was going to
this
be Globochem's map, but what a 1-1. Who knows? I can't. It's too early to call, and you know, this is the semi-finals. Whoever wins this is going to go into the finals. Both teams are going to be playing to their absolute top. They're going to be holding nothing back, but also the pressure is going to be mounting for both teams as well because of the situation that we're talking about. This isn't a league match, ladies and gentlemen. This is the semi-finals.
And now we got round 3 started and going underway. They're,
So we can see Globochem doing a 4-1 split. Most of Globochem taking a heavy north approach.
Where's the
One
objective on this
SMC
one?
going to.
I can't see it.
The
It's not rendered.
objective is the Volk courtyard.
It is the Volk courtyard, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Now
So
we can see that. Go ahead.
yeah, so the objective is where the sickness just left, even though it's not rendering in my game right now. Alright, take it away.
So Thunder Pilot, we can see he's just peeking up the hills by himself. He's doing a south approach. We can see that SMC Tactical have one guy, Pwnecake, on the roof. He's going to be facing off. Look at Globochem split here. Each corner of those buildings. They've got the north locked down. Globochem are going to push forward as a 4, probably with the northernmost peeking, see if you can get a pick off on the hills. Okay, those 3 still holding in place. Pwnecake does not realize what he's facing against here. Look at that. He's an island of SMC versus almost the entirety of that Globo. He's
Absolutely.
an island facing a wave of Globochem any second now.
He's gonna be the player to watch this coming minute. Imagine if he could,
Absolutely.
if he gets lucky here, he might be able to take a lot of people down. But we'll see.
If he just
what
takes
happens.
one of them, it'll show some. It'll give, if he can give some intel, even if there's some shots rang out here, it'll give the rest of SMC some knowledge of what's about to hit them from the north.
Do you think they expect it though? We have a rotator up in West Alley, which is might be actually the other player to watch. Who is that pushing the West Alley?
I will tell you in a moment. He's flanking behind. It is Landon Jordan.
So we got
Give
Jordan.
Pwnecake about to engage auto, I think. Not auto.
Oh,
Yep,
look
no,
at that.
Pwnecake,
Good kill. Good kill.
Auto down.
If Jordan gets a good timing on his kills now, this might be really good.
Now look at Jizzy Pants' position here. Look at Jizzy Pants' position. He's got his back to where Landon Jordan crossed. They weren't there at the same time,
He's
so it's
gonna
not like
run.
they crossed each other's paths. But
They're gonna run into each other.
yeah, but Jizzy Pants has his back to where Landon is. He doesn't really. Landon's converted behind him.
Absolutely.
He's not looking in the right direction.
Should
And he's
be
talking out loud.
Oh,
Landon
and
converts
that's
the
a
kill.
good kill. He turns around just in time, but it's too late. Probably hears the sound. Good call there by Landon Jordan.
Yeah, Landon heard him talking as well.
Mhm.
Pwnecake, I mean, I thought that there was going to be a wave of Globochem in this north, but 2 of them held back and 2 of them went forward.
That's what.
You know, this reminds me of that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, basically, you know, like round 1 yesterday that we saw them against, this can't be blank. They played a sloppy attack, which didn't seem to have much cohesion. This reminds me of that. I honestly thought those 4 were going to move forward as a wedge, not as a wedge. Well, yeah, no, whatever, as a block and just sweep over the roof. Instead, they kind of drip-drabbed. One went really far north, one went via the roof. Both of them are dead. They've got nothing to show for it. They've got almost 0 intel.
That
Meanwhile, Thunderpants is pushing in the Thunder Pilot's pushing down south. We'll see if he can convert something.
Yeah, because the start of this round reminds me more of the first round that we saw yesterday, where we saw Globochem just collapse because they went alone and they got caught out, basically. So
Yeah.
that's like the dangerous part of not going in groups is if you get taken out, you have lost. Basically, you don't have anything to gain from it, right? Because if you're in a group and you get killed, then you still have the information of where they got shot from, because you're going to hear it, because you're close enough to kind of realize what's going on. But they have nothing like that now, so they're dropping players and they're not really learning anything. They just learn what parts of them.
They've
what the
gained
maps are
nothing for
dangerous.
those
Yeah,
kills.
absolutely.
Yeah, they have no idea the numbers of SMC in the north. Thunder Pilot still slowly pushing up in the south. 2 minutes 20 left on the clock. He still has time to make something happen. We're gonna have to see some movement from the rest of his team now. Norseman really far back, not in a great position, looking for some kind of intel or pick off in the middle.
Look at Mixologist with a great shot. It looks like a headshot on what I assume is Jordan. Oh, he's actually not down.
No, he's alive. No,
Yeah,
they
he's
didn't
alive. He
get him.
looked like he went down. He probably just ducked. Smokes out because
The
he has an
Pwnecake
interesting
now,
position.
Retreating in a defensive position, you know, Mixologist is in a really bad position here.
Mhm.
He's stuck behind that bit of cover. He's put down a defensive smoke. It might give him the coverage he needs to rotate.
Yeah, he's way too far away because he has to get through to SMC players right now to be able to get anywhere near the objective, because the objective is on the southwest, right? And now he gets
We've
taken
got a
out.
flank coming in from Pwnecake. Pwnecake takes him down.
Good kill there.
Norseman finally moving up, but it's far too late to make anything happen from Norseman.
Only Norseman and Thunder Pilot up now from Globochem.
Yep. And nothing to show for it. They've got 0 kills.
Yeah.
No intel. All the people who knew anything are dead.
Yeah. Thunder Pilot just realized he lost one of his teammates, right? And he has no information. We can even hear him saying "son of a bitch" on the radio. He gets a kill on the
Just
roof.
took out Pwnecake on the roof.
Yeah. Good kill there.
I mean, that's the risk you have of staying on the roof for too long.
That yeah, I agree. Alright, so Thunder Pilot is calling. He's moving in. Immediately gets taken
Beefy
out.
kill there. Did you see that?
I did not see that. I just saw it from Thunder
Beefy
Pilot's
was in
perspective.
the bottom of I don't even know how he did that. Beefy got a kill from the bottom of Burning Building, through the wall, past the ambulance, past the rock. He must have seen like a pixel move.
That's insane. Norseman all alone now. It's a 1v4 situation on Norseman. He's got 40 seconds.
With 40 seconds left on the clock,
Yeah, he basically has He basically has 10 seconds for each kill. It's not happening, and he's also too far away from the objective. I don't know if he realizes the time. He probably doesn't
25 seconds.
He probably takes his time because he probably doesn't realize that he's up against 4 players, right? Because he haven't heard anything from his teammates because they all just died. So he doesn't know if they traded.
He's
He
hoping
doesn't know
that
what to
some
expect.
conversions have happened.
Yeah.
He's making a lot of noise. 10 seconds left on the clock. There's no way he's doing this.
Yeah. He gets taken out there.
Nowhere near the objective. I guess he was hoping maybe there'd be like one or two of them left.
Yeah.
But
Mr. Beefy
no, it's
closing
over.
that out. So that's a round for SMC. It's a good round there.
So 2 points to SMC Tactical, 1 to Globochem. Is this an upset in the making?
I don't know. This is absolutely well. It would seem like this is Globochem's map, right?
Right. I mean,
But
Globochem picked it, right? And
they did.
SMC lost the advantage to begin with, and now they've taken it back, and now the defense is held. And it didn't just hold, it held incredibly effectively.
Yeah, it's a good hold. It was basically it worked very well from like the spread out format that they run right now, right? So they're not doing. So let's see. I want to see what changes if Globochem realizes that they should go, or not necessarily that they should, but if they try and go more as a group, see what's gonna happen.
Well, this is what we saw yesterday. We saw Globochem have a bad attack, and then something changed in them. There was a switch, and then suddenly, bam, they were on fire. Are we going to see the same today?
So I don't know. It's hard to tell. So this is the north objective, right?
That's right.
Yeah, it's still not
So
rendered
North
in
objective.
on my stream. So
We've
I'm
got
sorry
some
about
viewers
that.
asking if they can get some comms every so often, i.e. can they just like listen, sit on a player and just hear the comms, hear the tactical chatter? Because I think for some players they don't, some viewers who aren't players, they might not appreciate the level of communication that goes into this.
Absolutely.
So let's just sit with someone for a little bit until something kicks off.
Let's
I'll call it for you.
Yeah, let's sit in with Sickness. He's often very vocal in his calling a lot for his team.
Okay, so we have Globochem on the fence now on the north objective, a hard objective to cover. We can see SMC Tactical spread here is
I think I'm
they're just
lagging.
formed like a Tetris block type thing, straight towards the roof. You can almost do a straight line linking them all. Now they have a diagonal thing going on. It's an interesting approach because they're not spreading out to flank, and they are throwing everything they have through the center, well, the northeast, should I say?
Yeah,
Center of the northeast.
SMC has given away their spawn too for free by shooting. Because
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
we've seen no contact yet, but they've still made shots. So Globochem knows that they can expect people from the east side, and you can see that they are, because all the arrows are pointing towards the east, with the one exception, which is pointing towards
Awesome.
the.
He's watching
yeah.
for a flank. Now look at Sickness here. Sickness's position here leaves him a high risk of being flanked to the right. He's got his eyes on anyone poking over the top of the roof, but this is Jizzy Pants. Jizzy Pants doesn't make new mistakes like that. But he gets that scene. The shot gets missed
Yeah,
though.
he
Sickness
missed.
doesn't convert it, and he's given away his position.
That's huge. In this
Meanwhile, we
position,
have
you really
two-
need to hit those, because now, what's happening now is that he's giving away so much information, right? Because GC saw this, and they're gonna expect that there are gonna be more people behind him.
Meanwhile, Beefy and Parzival just hanging way back, not really giving anything to the game.
Yeah, I don't know what this is like. You don't often expect. At least I'm not often seeing big flanks on this objective, on the northern objective, because you have to sit so tight on it, because there's a lot of different effective approaches to this
Oh,
one.
look at Sickness's approach here. So patient. Lando charging the roof. He has to know someone's up there, right?
This is also typical Sickness. Very typical Sickness of proning and doing like the slow, sneaky
Landon
movement.
Jonah converting a kill there, taking out Norseman. Also, as well, great shots on this guy. Lando's on fire right now.
Wow, they have
Homecake taken down by Jizzy Pants. Jizzy Pants then takes down Landon.
Yeah, I was about to say they have control of the roof now, but that's not
But
accurate. They don't.
Listen. The
Yeah.
northwest defenders are down. This will surely make Globochem feel like they've been attacking from the northwest now. Both the northwest defenders are down.
That is very interesting,
not make-
actually.
Would that not make you feel like maybe there's a flank coming from there?
If they didn't call it, I would feel like this was a
Look at
fake.
Cygnus's position! Look at Cygnus's position!
Oh, look at this, yeah.
He's like about 7 meters away from the objective right now, and Globochem have no idea.
This is very typical Cygnus.
Oh my god, this could be this could be history in the making right now.
Yeah, but Thunderpilot is gonna
Thunderpilot
see
do a
it.
quick check. Oh no, Thunderpilot's gonna see him!
Yeah, Cygnus gets
Oh
taken out.
no!
So-
So much patience, so
Yeah.
unlucky. It's like a sixth sense in the back of his head then just called to him to go and check it.
Yeah,
Like
that's
his
unlucky
spider
there.
sense was tingling.
That's very unlucky there.
Meanwhile, Mr. Beefy and Parzival, you know, they've not... They're now pushed up, but the teammates are all dead. And they're pushing up from roughly the same direction the teammates pushed up from, so...
But
not
see
really
what's
sure.
happening now though, because they're expecting something from the west. You can see that by their positioning and where Thunderpilot is also constantly running around. Well, now they see and they can. Yeah. All right.
And
so
it's
there's
over.
the 2 last kills.
We killed them at the same time. I killed him.
Ah, SMC so close to getting towards that objective there. I
Yeah.
don't know about Beefy and Parzival's approach though. I don't understand what they were doing. The rest of the team were already pushed up. And then they just pushed up from the same direction the team did. It's not like they did a big flank. It's not like they were getting intel. It's not like they were counter-sniping. They just sat back.
Yeah.
And I don't get it.
Well, they were doing it. I think they were putting their faith in Cygnus's cap on this. I don't feel like they
But-
did what they could
but
to help him out,
didn't
right? Because there were
create a
no
distraction.
there were no distractions at all. So Cygnus was just going
No.
alone. He probably told his team because they're a really good team. So I doubt that Cygnus went in without telling his team.
True.
But they weren't really good at causing distractions on that push, and that's maybe because that maybe could have given them the round if they made Thunderpilot do something else, right? Because Thunderpilot was the one that shut this round down basically for SMC. Because he had time to think and had time to go back and check.
Well, I
If
don't.
some-
Yes, absolutely. Thunderpilot. If it wasn't for Thunderpilot having a sixth sense, checking the objective, poking out around that corner, yeah, they would have got that cap. But also Jizzy Pants, you know, on the roof, they knew he was there, and yet he still managed to get 2 kills and didn't get taken down. You know, and that just goes to show he had patience. He didn't double poke in any locations he shouldn't have. He took his time and he made those kills, shutting down any backup that that Cygnus would have had. These 2 teammates who were actually close enough to do anything, create noise, put pressure on Thunderpilot, were dead. So he was going in alone.
All right, so now I can
So
actually
right
see
now-
the objective rendered into. So this is the office building. This is going to be
Round
interesting.
5, Globochem versus SMC Tactical.
This is unfortunate for SMC because this is one of the easier objectives to attack actually, because you can
Yes,
you
it
can
absolutely
get
is.
it behind the wall, on this side, right? So I'm just showing the viewers at this point.
Yep.
So where Cygnus is right now, they can cap it from. So that means they have to hold this very aggressively. If they lose,
So we're seeing a 1-4 split right now with Jizzy Pants going solo north and the rest of the team sticking in the middle.
I think-
Meanwhile, 2 SMC Tacticals heading north, 2 sticking near the objective, and 1 sticking to the southeast of the objective.
I agree with this approach by SMC. I think it's really smart to go heavy on the north on this objective. The roof is crucial, basically. If you have the
Great
roof,
spread.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you have the roof, you're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have a good time at defending this objective, basically.
I mean, they have to cross in front of your visuals unless they head very south.
Yeah. It's gonna be
So-
interesting.
but Jizzy Pants-
It's gonna be interesting to
but
see
Jizzy-
if Globo actually capitalize, or if they understand that they need to either like go far south or take control of the roof. Because I see Pancake, he's probably gonna get kills in this round. They need to deal
Or
with the
get
roof.
killed. Again, the problem with being on the roof, you know, the solo guy on the roof, and especially against someone like Globochem, is they're gonna see you eventually if you're not careful.
Let's see where their eyes are though. Thunderpilot's eyes are not on the roof. Norseman is already dead. Which I think-
Pancake,
yeah,
getting
Otto-
that kill.
Yeah. Otto's actually looking for the roof, so they understand that they need to deal with the roof before they push. GC Pan's looking towards the objective.
I'll change my position after
Great shots by
guard
Pancake
the,
there. I mean, it was a
yeah.
long ass shot to get, and he, you know, he did it. He double tapped it just to make sure, but he'd already landed it.
Yeah.
That guy was already dead.
That's what I'm talking about. The roof is really important on this objective.
Look at that defensive spread. I wasn't really sure what they were going with to begin with, but I really like it. The only thing that I would change was that, you know what? They've already changed it. Lando Jordan's now backing up Pancake. Pancake, I would have been worried for him getting flanked, but no, Pancake's got Lando Jordan covering his back. And it's a great spread. Globochem got nothing right now. They're not pushing up. They have some intel of someone on the roof, but other than that, they got nothing.
I see.
We got Otto looking for a flank.
I'm just scouting, bubbling my head around. I don't see anything.
But
at
there's
all,
no flank
again,
coming,
it
so
doesn't
Auto's
seem-
just covering a 6 for something that isn't going to occur, but it's still a good move. He doesn't know, and it's popular. So now we got Jizzy approaching the roof, right? And he's going to run into Lando John. Lando John are not looking in the right direction right now. And he's going to get taken down.
Look at this. Oh, but he actually gets shut
Lando
down.
switch.
What? It's
Wow,
no, that's not.
Lando switching it.
Is that Lando? Yeah, that was actually him. Sorry.
That's two
Lando
down.
switches round, sees it coming, takes him down.
Mhm. Do you think you heard him?
Jizzy. Quite possibly, yeah. I mean, he wasn't looking at that direction as he approached, and then it might have just been luck that he just happened to turn. He may have reached the area he was going for and then switched his visuals.
Hey,
Visuals. Auto now in the northwest tower. Again, I don't know what's going on with Globochem's attack. It's just kind of haphazard.
no, far north, pound cake. There's a guy far north. Help me. with
They're,
this.
co-
They
they're
lost.
calling.
I mean,
Just
they
is
lost.
asking for help right now. He's calling that there's a guy far north and that he needs help to deal with him.
Alright, you got Lando and Pancake though. I mean, Auto isn't going to survive this run. He's practically in the open. Okay, he's changed his mind. He's going to use the cover, try and scope out some SMC Tactical players. Meanwhile, his other two teammates just sitting in the center looking for a pickoff, looking for intel. The rest of SMC Tactical sitting pretty. None of them are moving. They're all happy where they are, just covering that objective. Meanwhile, the North, Lando, John, and Pancake really just shutting down Globochem right now.
Look at Otto. And he misses the first shot, but he's gonna get traded out because he doesn't know there's two there.
Yeah, Lando
yeah.
flanks him, takes him down. Globochem just getting shut
Hey, we
down
got
enough.
nice
And,
little
and
ambush
again, I
shit
don't get it.
going on back here,
Globochem sent
Pancake.
another player to the north
Yeah.
by himself,
just
one
Yeah.
by one. Oh, Pancake opening up on
Alright.
Thunder Pilot there, who's pushing up by himself now.
We saw some
They
really
take a kill though.
yeah. We saw
Sickness is down.
some really impressive plays also by Landon Jordan actually yesterday. It's cool. It's awesome to see him step up today too.
Oh yeah. Mixologist has been heard. He just got his tablet out. Pancake knows he's coming.
Thunderpilot actually gets
looking for
taken
that kill
down
on
by a
Pancake.
really far grenade. That was a nice throw. I assume that's from Mr. Beefy.
Oh, look at Mixologist and Pancake. It's about to kick off. Meanwhile, Landon
Oh.
coming for that flank. He's coming to back up his teammate.
Who do you think is gonna get the better of this? Pancake gets taken out.
Oh, Pancake is taken down.
That's unfortunate.
Mixologist makes it into cover. Landon now reloading. Mixologist is alone. He's been made. He's coming for that sweep. Landon slowly pushing up on his location. Mixologist pre-firing as he rounds, gets the kill.
Good kill
Fantastic play by Mixologist here. Stepping up to the plate now. The rest of his team are down.
I got two down, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to you.
there.
47 seconds left on the clock. 2 defenders remaining.
I think
1
Thunder.
attacker.
Yeah, because Thunderpilot is still alive, and Mixologist is calling it. He doesn't have time to get to him, right? So
But
Mixologist.
look at Parzival's position here. Parzival isn't covering the Mixologist approach. So Mixologist can push up right now. 30
can
seconds
actually
left on
take
the
this
clock.
code, yeah, he
Beefy
can-
has it covered though.
Do you think?
Yeah, he's definitely got it covered.
He's not looking
Whether he
the
goes
right
down
way.
or not. He is. Mr. Beefy is down. Parzival, the solo defender now. He's going to switch around onto the objective, but will Mr. Beefy get it? He won't because he's in the open.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no!
unfortunate.
It was a heroic attempt.
Yeah.
But Parzival, hearing the shots, knowing he's the last one, comes around to the defense, takes down Mixologist, who went in for a bit of a greedy cap there.
Yeah. Well played there by both teams in that round.
Yeah, really well played. Well, I don't know. Globochem's weird north pushes were just... They didn't make sense to me. Even Mixologist's push, which was successful, didn't make sense to me.
Like the thing is, the north pushes from Globochem make sense to me because they realized that they need the roof. But what did not make sense to me
Yeah.
was that they didn't take it initially, right? That they didn't actually rush for the roof.
they sent one man one
Yeah.
by one. They went there rather than going as a 3-man and just decimating it.
It might be that they just realized the objective too late, right? That they thought it was another objective, because it's really hard to see the difference between this objective the east objective, right? The far east objective. So they might have misjudged the objectives and then just
No.
kinda said,
No.
"Fuck the roof."
There's no way. There's no way. Globochem would...
Well, it depends where they spawn, because there's I don't remember where they spawn, but if they spawn in the northwest, then it's actually no way of seeing the difference between those objectives because they're at an exact line, right? So on the tablet, they're actually gonna be like on the same pixel from each other. So who knows? Well, they're getting ready for the next round now. So it looks like it's gonna be a gas station objective.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Zinky, best commentator, EU.
Alright, so we see SMC on Marsoc now, so it's gonna be interesting to see if they can penetrate the defense of Globochem on this round. They don't need, so they can actually close out this this round if they eliminate or capture the uplink as they're 3-2 up. But Globochem are gonna be favored in this because Globochem are really good at defense and they're really good at this map generally, and they have the advantage as the defending team. But we see now SMC moving up on the northeast. Let's look at their setup. Globochem is holding really tight. They have one guy spotting on the north road. Not too sure who that is. That looks like it's Thunder Pilot, yeah. Moving back now to a more defensive position.
At the moment, SMC have the advantage, right? They've got the 3-2 up, they're on attack, it's theirs to lose.
Mm-hmm. But this is a disadvantage round for them.
No, I mean it is, but then they have the advantage round.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So overall they have an advantage, but you would expect, of course, anything can happen. But theoretically, there's a higher chance of Globochem getting this round.
yeah,
But that's what competitive Onward is all about, you know.
absolutely. But then the next round, that means that SMC are going to be in defense, and you know, statistically, they should be able to take it. Meaning they might take map 1 against Globochem, which would be a major upset.
Mm-hmm. Imagine.
Anyway, so let's check the spread. We've got 3 SMC Tactical mid. We've got 2 North Road. Look at Globochem's split here. It's you know, you've got Norseman in Burning Building where he likes to be.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Mixologist on the objective. You've got Auto backing him up. Further back, then we got Jizzy looking for a flank, and further back, then we got Thunder Pilot looking for an even further flank. What? I mean, that's 2 players way out of position for considering SMC's attack lineup. Now, I'm not, obviously the defenders don't know where the attack is coming from. They don't know the attack stack. They don't know how to respond. So they're trying to present an equal footing across all fronts that can kind of cover all entries. But
Norseman just
SMC
spotted 2
Tactical's
people
push.
going on the south. So as Globochem knows that Globochem knows that there's 2 people in the south.
Yeah. So are
And
we going to see like a move around from Thunder Pilot and Jizzy Pants now to help cover? Because I mean, looking at the positions comparative to the actual objective, I don't feel it's that strong really. Especially if SMC put the pressure on the mid and the south.
Mm-hmm. Sickness
kinda
and
cuts
Norseman are
Norseman.
going to get into a rotation very soon. I think Sickness wants to push the center house, the center 2-story, to take control. They've smoked out. I think this is an offensive smoke. Sickness now going for the... look at him dancing on top of that building.
Oh no, we got Sickness is about to have a face-to-face confrontation with Norseman, who's in a really awkward position for Sickness to engage.
I think Norseman is going to get this.
Norseman
Sickness
can get
is
this.
looking
He's
up,
gonna see him
yeah.
first. Yep, Hap gets him. Clever play by Norseman there.
Yeah, it's a really good position. You wouldn't expect people sitting there, right? Because he saw Sickness had his aim upward, so he was expecting someone to be on the stairs.
Ideally, you'd lead with a grenade down and look up.
Mm-hmm.
Norseman now maybe shouldn't be poking his head around. He might get away with it. So the defense is holding quite happily now. We've got 1 player in the north on SMC Tactical, Land on John, slowly pushing up. Again, Thunder Pilot's still not in a great place to defend the objective considering SMC's approach, which is still stacked heavy south, mid, like, you know, heading from the mid, heading to the south. With the exception, of course, Land on John.
It looks, yeah, it absolutely looks like they want to do a south push on this objective. And you see Globochem expected this too. They've already given up the north. They gave up the north earlier in the round. They did not want to contest it at all. They're happy to
Alright, we got
just
Pound
sit
Cake
back.
back to engage with Mixologist and Auto. So to interrupt you, it's about to kick off in the south.
Mr.
We've got
Beefy
2
exchanging shots
SMC
too.
Tacticals. Yep. Oh!
Wow.
Who took him down? I couldn't
see. I
can't
didn't catch
see.
it.
I guess it must have been Mixologist. Must have just got an angle on him. Mixologist must have just seen the corner of him.
Yeah, Pound Cake
So-
exchange. And Lana Jordan getting taken out now too. Only 2 attackers left.
Yep, and they're nowhere near each other. This Globochem's defense is solid here. I still don't agree with necessarily with Jizzy Pants and Thunder Pilot's locations. Thunder Pilot's now relocating, as has Jizzy Pants, but I mean they've been of no help to this defense. But the defense is held regardless.
This is
Because the rest of them are solid. So
yeah.
all right, Mr. Beefy taking out Norseman now. So
Yeah. He needs that. They only have 1 minute left. Now we
what do
got
they do?
Pancake.
What do they got a minute left
Yeah.
against 4 defenders.
Pancake is rotating around now on the southwest, looking to get closer, and they have control of the central burning house, but he gets taken down, so it's only Pancake up at this point. He's gonna run into the sights of Mixologist and Auto. Oh, and he actually gets that kill. Does he expect more? No, he does not. He gets taken on by Auto. Great shot.
It's over.
Alright, so that's 3-3.
3-3 going the full length now. We're going. Whoever wins this now wins map 1.
Why in the world does it say that we're playing Suburbia? The result is 4-2. That's weird. Having some glitches in the software. So 3-3 now. We got SMC on the defense, and we got Globochem in the offense. So as we said last round, SMC still has the advantage in this round. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they can convert this to a win.
Yeah.
What are your predictions on this round?
I don't know. I mean, this is the defense that Globochem managed to hold this quite effectively. They got the mirroring basically round that happened earlier against Globochem, where Globochem was on the defense. So exactly the same situation. Except Globochem are all pushing forward. SMC have got 2 in the west, which means that Globochem have got less defenders to face. So at the moment, I'm thinking Globochem might take this, just based off the initial push from Globochem and the initial defense line from SMC.
That shot's
And
exchanged
Mixologist
already.
down.
Yeah. That's a good kill there from SMC.
Yep.
West side, Red Roof's building. Do not poke your head out. He's watching your corner.
Just Pants calling out to his teammates now that there's a guy on the
I might have downed him.
on the west
I might
corner.
have downed him. I bet you I downed him. I don't think I killed him though.
They know the spawn though. What I don't understand is they know the spawn, yet they still have 2 people covering the west.
I think this is just bad awareness and from SMC, to be honest. Yeah, because they absolutely know the spawn. So we saw last round that not last round, but last time we had this objective, that Globochem, they adjusted immediately, right? So watching the west alley at this point is kind of pointless. Landon Jordan getting too aggressive now, getting taken out by Auto and Thunder
Yeah,
Pilot.
well out of
holding.
position there.
Yeah.
That's really going to hurt the defense, considering that now only leaves 2 defenders facing the east
It is.
direction.
They got an advantage in the beginning by getting that that kill, but now they just kind of gave it right back.
Yep.
Which is really unfortunate. Globochem now smoking out Sickness's view of the east push. Sickness is prepping a nade. It's a really good nade. It lands exactly where it needs to land, but there were nobody at that corner. Fair point. Auto taking some long shots now at Sickness at the
Alright,
tank.
starting to kick off now. Look at we've got Jizzy Pants now taken down.
Jizzy Pants is down, yeah.
I don't know who took him down. I can't see who took down Jizzy Pants. Unless Pancake glimpsed over the top and then fell back immediately.
Look at what they're doing on the north now. They do not want to let... Actually, Pancake gets another good kill there on Norseman.
Yep.
Look at Mr. Beefy.
Leaves.
Look at Mr. Beefy. He sees his dead friend, his dead body, but he does not want to give away this north. They're trying again for aggressive Volk play here.
But I don't get it. They've only 2 players left on Globochem now.
Yeah.
All of SMT have repositioned now.
Yeah,
No
he
one is
changed his
covering
mind.
the
He changed
the
his
west.
mind. Mr.
So
Beefy
we have a
went back.
full stack line now covering the objective. They know where Globochem are pushing from.
Yeah, no, Mr. Beefy rethinking his plan there. went back. Now he's actually going back to the north. He's changing his mind again.
Well, they just called. I think they just realized that someone was at the blue dumpster. So now
Yeah.
Mr. Beefy's probably looking to sweep them from behind.
Exactly, but they're
But
rotating
Thunder Pilot
around.
and Auto moving up now to where a friendly has died. So they do know that the enemy has field of vision on this area.
Let's look at Auto now. He's gonna run into I think that is Sickness on the central tank. Does he watch the corner? This is the corner that Sickness did a great nade on earlier this round.
Yeah. Yeah, can you smoke the...
It's really Globochem really up against it right now. SMC looking to take this first map, looking promising as well. My initial prediction out the window.
You know
It's
what's
definitely SMC's game to lose.
Yeah, but you know what's cool? You can hear that in Otto's voice that he's sweating a bit, so he's focusing right now. If he gets that kill on the roof, that would have been an amazing shot.
No.
Auto and Thunder Pilot though, the two originals for Globochem. You know, they are seasoned players, both incredibly tactical, both incredibly skilled. If anyone can pull this off, it's this pair. I've seen Auto pull games out when there's no, he doesn't deserve to. You know, when
Yeah.
he's against 4 players,
He has
against
a
boss
magic
fight,
hat.
against
He just
yeah,
pulls it
he's-
out
he's-
again and
he's-
again.
Exactly. Suddenly he's like over here, he's over here, he's over here, he's just making the plays. When he's back against the wall, Auto comes through with some amazing moves, and let's see if he can do it right now.
Yeah, that frag grenade goes way too far, and they can still hear the voice on the top of the roof. I hope they're aware of the time. But SMC playing this correctly at this point, I would say. They have a guy flanking on the west, and they have a guy on the roof, and they're staying on the objectives.
Yeah, but 1 minute 8 left to push. We've got Parzival is going to take down Auto any second now. Oh, Auto gets down. 6 cents clicking in. He's been made though with only 58 seconds left.
Look at this.
Meanwhile, exactly, we got Pwn Cakes now pushing to him, but Thunder Pilot is now pushing around to that. That's fantastic play.
Sickness doesn't see him.
Auto knows. Oh
Oh,
no.
but Pancake takes the
Auto down.
engagement.
Auto Pilot converts that kill as well. So now it's. Oh my gosh, it's 3 versus 1
Yeah,
with
good
40
trade
seconds.
kill now.
left.
We can see
Thunder
also
Pilot.
we can also see Sickness
Getting a-
pushing up on the side now. He wants this. He's hungry for this kill. He wants to close it out.
Yep. Thunder Pilot though with 33 seconds left, taking too much time to move to take down Parzival. Parzival's repositioned. Sickness is going to take it.
Yeah,
Unless
Sickness is
Thunder
gonna
Pilot
take him
can
from the
get
right
down.
now. Unless he
Thunder
goes
Pilot
around.
gets below the crest. Here comes Sickness. Thunder
Yeah.
Pilot's a dead man.
Yeah, exactly.
SMT taking map number 1.
Wow.
Out the window. What an upset.
Look
The-
at that.
Did you just hear
Let-
that?
yeah,
Whoa,
let's
we
listen to
fucking
their
beat
comms right now.
Globochem. Let's go.
Good matches, guys. Good matches.
Yeah, good job.
Wow, an
Holy
upset.
shit.
SMC Tactical taking Globochem on Globochem's map.
Hey, we want
Unexpected. What plays? SMC being a bit sloppy to open, but man, what a great comeback! And then they held the line. The nerves didn't fray. They made great tactical plays, changed the tactical situation on the fly as it needed. And my prediction didn't mean shit.
Yeah, it's real. That was unexpected. I did not expect SMC to take this map.
No, absolutely not. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a quick breather, and I'll be right back with you in about 3 or 4 minutes. lilSynkie taken away. What a great opening match! My God, that because Globochem on the back foot.
Yeah.
The favorites to win the championship now may not even make it through the semis.
What an upset that would be. But SMC, a really talented team. In no way you could it would not be fair in any way to call SMC the underdogs in this matchup. SMC is a great team. There's not a lot that separates the top teams at this point. SMC on the 3rd position still, if I remember correctly, on the worldwide rankings, where Globochem is still on 1st place. So it's going to be interesting to see what's happening on this next map.
Hey, Synkie, I know it takes you guys a little bit to get set up, so just let me know when you're ready. Where's Rick? I don't even see him. Okay. Globo, you guys ready? Okay, that's fine. I'm not going anywhere until they say something. So.
Hey, are we ready? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're ready.
All right, cool. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, good luck both teams.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're getting into the first round now of Bazaar, which is going to be the next map in this matchup between Globochem and SMC Tactical. So we can see that the objective is going to be the south. Okay, so it looks like they have technical difficulties here on the SMC side, so they have decided to cancel the round and abandon the match. This will not make them lose any points. This is a feature for technical difficulties.
In the beginning,
So it looks like we
Yeah,
have
I
some
remember that.
technical difficulties on the SMC side.
I don't know if we explained what was happening, but Landon was having an issue, so I'm sorry about the delay, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah, I heard you. No worries, man. It happens.
Technical difficulties on manager.
I think the archived version should be delayed until after the finals.
And I'm back.
Sorry, guys.
Also, your microphone is now coming through your headset. This mic now is coming through the lobby.
All right.
The map before everybody. That was weird.
You stop muting that goddamn headset, Sinks.
It resets every round.
Not muting. Disabling.
Yeah, sucks. Can't really.
I
do
know.
Okay, guys. Situated. There may be issues moving forward, but I mean, if it happens too late, it happens too late.
No, it's.
We lost him. We already lost him a round ago, mid fucking round.
Yeah,
damn
we
it.
have.
Yeah, that happens, man. Absolutely. But we appreciate you.
Are you going to
guys,
reconnect, Sink, or are you can stay with it?
I'm just staying with it.
The other side,
Sorry,
boys,
my
we ready?
internet's
You're ready? Ready?
All right.
All right, so players are getting ready now.
Are we streaming, Sinks?
Yes, we're live.
All right. Map 2. Globochem versus SMC Tactical. SMC Tactical taking the first map against Globochem 4-3. What a match. Let's see if SMC can hold it together now. Take map number 2 and earn their way into the grand final.
Hey, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me.
Bizarre.
Let's listen to Sickness as comes.
Two smokes, cross on the west, the rest of us go left. Right there. No, come with me. God.
What?
Okay. I wanted to fake the play and have everybody go left because they know this play.
All right, so Sickness main calling to his team now, wanting to do a fake because he's afraid that they know of their play.
So we can see that stuff's happening. And that is probably the worst line any commentator could ever say in anything.
Look
We
at
see a lot of fake outs right now by
Both
SMC,
teams.
just firing into windows where they expect Globochem to be.
You know what's
Check out this
interesting?
Globo, flank on
look
the
at Thunder
north-
Pilot. I see. Yeah.
Northeast.
He's expecting people to be close on the east side of the market. He's not.
He's falling back now though.
Yeah, he's falling back.
Not
He's
seeing
not
that flank. Yeah.
But this is great information from his team still because they heard.
But he's moved back now, and Mr. Beefy's moving in. So just as he moves back, Mr. Beefy now not knowing
yeah,
it.
he's
but
gonna
just
he's gonna
taking
catch Mr.
advantage.
Beefy out. If he sees him, he's gonna see him at this point. Yeah.
He's not going to see him though. Thunder Pilot's completely flanked. Oh, what the heck? We've just lost Sickness in the mid. Gone down. Wait, have
Sickness
they
was.
lost a player? Has SMC dropped a player?
It looks like SMC has dropped a player. Yes. I think we're.
Right, so it's 3 versus 5.
It's Ian Jordan. It's the Landon Jordan rather. Sorry. That has that they had technical difficulties.
Alright, so Mr. Beefy now is rotated to where Thunder Pilot was. Thunder Pilot's moved further into the center, where he's overlooking Pone Cake. And he takes out Pone Cake, sees him coming, takes him down. Thunder Pilot now is going to reposition and may run into Mr. Beefy. Oh no, Mr. Beefy's position's been made. Thunder Pilot's going around. No,
Mr. Beefy
takes
getting
him
a
down.
good kill there. Yeah. Good kill there.
Through
by
those
Beefy.
boxes, which I didn't realize you could actually shoot through, but there you go. Penetrates the boxes, takes down Thunder Pilot. Jizzy Pants though is an intercept area. Parzival now just charging across. Wow, Parzival's in a great position here.
Norseman also going on the. Norseman expects.
Auto's gonna hear him
aggression
coming
on
though.
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen here? Auto not gonna be able to engage Parzival in Auto's position because Auto is stacked heading south looking for Mr. Beefy. So, in recap, we've got 2 attackers left up, 4 defenders.
So 4v2 at this point, yeah.
4 versus 2, but looking at Jizzy Pants' location, Mixologist's position here, he's covering a western approach, which isn't ever going to happen. So he's nowhere near the objective, like nowhere near the objective. Meanwhile, Parzival is very close to the objective, and we have Mr. Beefy doing a flank. He's flanked past Norseman, but no, Norseman sees him, takes him out in the back.
Now. It's only Parzival
one
up now.
attacker,
Yeah.
Now, if Globochem had true map sense, they would be falling every defender back to the objective right now.
If they knew that there were only one left, they would. Because Parzival is actually in a dangerous position.
Jizzy Pants is going to get taken down by Parzival's going to take down. Jizzy Pants is going to take down Parzival any second now. He's got eyes exactly in the direction.
Look at this. Yeah, he's been called out now, and he's going to repeat and he's dead. Yeah. That's a round there. First round for Globochem.
First round, defense, Globochem, it holds. SMC unfortunately losing a player, disconnected.
So we're probably gonna have another pause, is my
dropped
guess.
again.
Yeah, he dropped again, is being called in the lobby. So, really unfortunate there for SMC. There's not really much to take, like, there's nothing to learn or take from this round, because we saw some confusion with players dropping and yeah, it's an unfortunate event for SMC really, especially in a game like this.
Let's see if Globochem can have a successful attack, because they just had a very successful defense. Honestly, I don't know what SMC's... I mean, we saw SMC go up against beginners on this map yesterday and defeat beginners on this map. Did they? Or did they beat them on... No,
they did beat...
SMC did some very impressive attacks against Globochem, against beginners, but we didn't really see what Globochem's capable of on Bazaar. So my idea of what Globochem's attacks is actually quite limited. How about you, Synkie? Have you actually seen much of Globochem offensive on Bazaar?
I can't recall having ever seen Globochem on Bazaar, to be honest, except when we've played against them ourselves.
Same.
So
And
so this
it was
is
a very tight match.
Yeah, so this is gonna be interesting, really, to see how they play. I think Globochem's playstyle is still really is gonna suit them in this map, but it's not gonna be as good as say Quarantine. But it's still I would expect a strong Globochem.
But this is where we see Auto shine. He's very good on Bazaar, and he's very good at knowing these nice little nooks and locations where you can get line of sight through little areas, catch defenders off guard. Just SMC is suffering some technical difficulties right now as Lando, Jordan trying to reconnect. So bit of a delay going into round 2, SMC Tactical versus Globochem.
Alright, apparently our microphone is leaking in the lobby, so I'm just gonna try and fix that.
Yeah, that's you, buddy. I would just relaunch Onward and redo your microphone right now, Synkie, just while we're waiting for the technical difficulties to clear. You have the time right now to do so. Are we still streaming?
Yes, we're still live.
It looks like Landon John is not going to be coming back. Parzival saying that they're going to bring in a sub.
That's really unfortunate.
Who hasn't played in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Like yeah, that's very unfortunate in an event like this.
Apparently Landon's
But it is what it is.
3 rounds in a row. Yeah. That's really unfortunate. This truly is the Age of Dragons. That's all I've got to add right now. I mean, okay, so let's have a quick tactical analysis of where we see this going. We see that SMC Tactical's original attack failed. They were a man down, so that can be understood. Globochem had good map awareness. They had the main alleyways covered. They had the south, the north, the east, and the west all covered. Parzival was able to get in close and almost did the almost got within objective range. But ultimately, I mean, Jizzy always had that covered. So even though Parzival was able to penetrate that deep. We did see SMC against beginners yesterday pull out some impressive offensive and defensive plays. Again,
especially
Globochem
caps.
is largely unknown.
Yeah, the cap, because SMC had an amazing cap versus beginners, where they were actually 2 people putting in the code at the same time, which was kind of hilarious.
Because they took down the first guy, put it in the code, didn't realize there'd be a second guy doing it. So. But it's bizarre. It's one of those that can cause a lot of confusion for players. You know, people can oftentimes think they're safe and really just find themselves in a world of hurt. And you know, team kills happen left, right, and center. And
Alright, so we're back in the lobby, and my microphone should be muted. Alright, can you hear me in the lobby now?
Guys, we'd like you
Certainly.
to meet our part-time.
certainly can't. Hold on, hold
I
on.
know
Speak.
this, man.
Hello, can you hear me in the lobby?
Bring in Adna, bring in
Negatory.
Adna.
Yeah, London Jordan's back. I guess they decided not to bring in the sub player.
Interesting.
You
Alright.
guys ready to go?
Double check, can you hear the casters in the background? Hello, 1, 2, 3. No?
You definitely can't.
Alright, good.
Alright, going into round 2, Globochem versus SMC Tactical. Globochem now on the offense. Let's see if SMC Tactical's defense can hold against Globochem, current reigning world champions.
Alright, so it's gonna be the same objective as of, because the round was... No, this round was not reset, so this is not the same... Well, it is the same objective.
Yep.
But, that's just, that is just random. Alright, it's the same objective, but this time SMC on the defense.
So we see Globochem immediately doing a 2-2-1-2 split, with Jizzy Pants going into the middle bazaar straight away, looking for an early pickoff. And straight away.
Wow. And that's Mr. Beefy gone already. Did you see
That's
who
really
that
gonna
was?
hurt the FMC's defense.
Yeah,
I think it was Thunderpilot, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, based on the positioning, that looks like Thunderpilot. So, so Globochem is running a
yeah,
really
it's hard to
spread
tell.
attack at this point. They have one player in the center, and they have 2 on the east and 2 on the west. Also, SMC actually has really aggressive positions to deal with this. So SMC right now is actually exceptionally weak from a center attack, right? If they rush, if Globochem were to rush down the middle now, from the middle bazaar, where Jizzy Pants is sitting, and rush through the wall and through blue room and take the objective that way, that's going to be their weakness right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but having said that, they just lost Thunderpilot.
Yeah, because they're...
Thunderpilot taken out.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to see by who. I guess it must have been either Parzival or
It's possible.
Landon.
It's part the Parzival. No, it's Pancake actually. It looks like Pancake. Thunderpilot died on the east, right?
Right, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
right.
pretty sure
Pancake
that's...
it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Pancake.
Wait, I can't see Pancake on the map. Where is he?
He's on the east. Jizzy Pants now running out in the open, getting 1 confirmed kill.
Hey, I just killed one on the
Alright,
west
Jizzy
side. He
Pants
was
now is in a
behind the,
situation
he
where
was behind
Pancake
the
is
2
coming
blue
from
rooms.
behind.
In
Or
the
was.
pit.
He doesn't know he's there, but Pancake
But
is
see them.
slowly moving back to the objective, feeling something's amiss. So Jizzy Pants in a very, very good place here now.
Yeah, Jizzy Pants has moved on, so...
Just missing Pancake there visually. Pancake just moved out of his vision.
Yeah.
No, he's still on the far left.
But Pancake, if Jizzy Pants keep talking now, he's gonna... Pancake's gonna
Yeah,
hear him.
Pancake.
Is that right,
Jizzy's
Nelson?
gonna give himself away to Pancake.
Orson, is that right? Where is he?
Mind you, we've got Auto over here who might see Pancake come out. If Auto checks that flank, he doesn't look like he's going to anytime soon. Meanwhile, Sickness was taken out in the,
Pancakes
in
gets the kill.
west.
Yeah. Almost gets traded out, but he
Pants
runs
now.
out just in time.
Back to your positions from back street.
Pancake falling down to his position in backstreet.
Mixologist and Norseman making a cross now in the west. So they've now flanked, they've managed to cross the road.
Gonna
And
run
you
into
see
Landon
Landon
Jordan.
John now is covering, yep.
Yeah.
But he's not looking in the right direction. He doesn't know that they crossed.
Oh. And he misses. He misses. No, he hits it. No, he does not.
Does he get the kill?
No, he does not
No.
get the kill.
No. But they've been made now. Landon repositioning now, I like that. Instantaneously repositioning. You don't want to be in the same place twice because, you know, a team of this caliber, they'll be looking
Yeah.
for you to be there.
They'll hold you down. But this is a very aggressive play by Landon Jordan. I wonder if they heard his footsteps or not.
Oh, it's a great play by Landon now.
Yeah.
Mixologist, though, covering that angle.
Yeah, I don't
Great
think...
team. Norseman and mixologist. Look
Yeah,
at it.
absolutely. But I don't think they know. I think they're just expecting.
Oh no! It's a sandstorm.
That's actually going to help Globochem out a lot. Especially it's going to help. Oh, look at this kill by Landon Jordan. Gets one. Is he going to get two?
Falls back.
And Mixologist
No,
peeks
falls
way
back.
too late. But he gives away his position. So they're both going to know each other's presence at this point.
Mind you, no, Mixologist has carried his cross. So Landon is going to be expecting, well, I would be expecting Mixologist to be on that corner still, not to have made this rotation, which Mixologist has.
Yeah.
And look at where Landon's checking. He's not checking where Mixologist is coming from. He doesn't think he's coming from that direction now.
I don't think he...
He's still,
Yeah, he doesn't see this
he expects
opportunity.
no. Meanwhile, we've got Auto doing across the road movement now, moving closer to the objective. Still's got to deal with Pwn Cake at some point.
Auto running to where Jesse got killed now, looking for enemies, not finding anything.
But he's going to have to get past Pwn Cake to go to the objective. Meanwhile, we have Mixologist now. Landon not sure where Mixologist is, so he's not assuming he's anywhere. He's now just...
They're gonna come into contact. Only
His
one
gun's
room
down.
separating them.
Oh, wow, they don't realize each other are there, but
Yeah.
Landon. It could come either way here.
Oh,
Mixologist gets the kill!
Mixologist gets the kill. It's not even a trade. That's very fortunate
Landon
for Globo.
completely unprepared there.
Yeah. Basically gets caught with his pants down.
Okay, now we got a complete collapse onto the objective now. Parzival, two remaining SMC coaches, both the P players, Pwn Cake and Parzival. It's a team kill. Pwn Cake wiping out Parzival there, I think.
That's very
Or was
unfortunate.
it Auto? It might have been Auto.
I think that's Auto from the blue room, actually. Auto taking the blue room, smoking it. Not sure if he wants to
Parzival's still alive.
recommit.
He was reservoir. Mixologist pushing up from the east.
Oh, look at
Auto
that.
from the west.
Yeah.
Sandstorm and covering them.
Auto's now running in from another angle. He's gonna get a shot on Parzival, and there it is.
Yep. That leaves one defender. Will SMC hold? They've got one defender left. It's now 1-on-1 situation. Auto pushing in on the objective now.
Oh, it's gonna be
25
close.
seconds left. Look at this.
Ponke.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
Oh, and Ponke gets it. Wow.
Wow.
That was
Great.
really fast there by Pancake. Great play. Look at him celebrating.
Easily.
Hands up.
Easily could have got the Globochem. Wow.
Awesome.
SMC holding.
Holding their line.
Tentatively holding.
Absolutely.
You won.
I tell you what, anyone watching this, I don't know whether you can appreciate this or not, but the games we saw yesterday and the games we're seeing today, they're just excellent. They're just it's exactly what you want to see from competitive VR sports. No one side dominating anything. It's, one map here, one map there, 1 point here, 1 point there. Legendary players, left, right, and center, getting taken down by, new and upcoming players and legendary players alike. It's fantastic. So round 2, map 2, going to SMC Tactical, drawing them 1-1. Again, SMC Tactical, if you missed it, took the first game, the first map, which puts Globochem on the back foot. Globochem now on the defense. We'll see if SMC Tactical can bring out some amazing assaults like we saw them do yesterday.
This is the same objective as we saw them yesterday. Is SMC on the attack right now?
Yeah, SMT did some amazing attacks on this objective yesterday. So let's see. They won both rounds where they were attacking this objective. Let's see if they can do it again.
I wish we had a replay of that round from yesterday so we could see how these rounds develop. All right, so let's look at Globochem's setup here. They have one player in the blue room. They're having presence on the far east, and they have a presence by the market, towards the market. Actually, 2 players. I can only count 4. No, their last one is all the way on the northeast, yeah, and we already have a kill, aggressive kill, yeah.
But look at this, look at this. The same approach that we saw yesterday. Mr. Beefy, Landon Jordan, pushed up to the Killinger room. Where they kept killing. They are pushed up aggressive, very close to the objective. They can get some nice picks from here if Globochem reveal themselves. Meanwhile, the other 2 SMC Tactical players, quite far back, not any threat back there, but also not any pressure onto Globochem.
Look at that grenade by Landon Jordan. He's smoking from the Killinger room all the way down to the objective.
Who's the LMG player right now making all the noise?
Parzival, yeah.
Oh no!
Jordan also getting taken down. Like, look at
Mr.
this is
Beefy taking down.
Yeah.
Jizzy Pants though. So Jizzy Pants down. Auto converting the kill. Refrag from Auto.
This is actually what I remember from Globochem. When we played against them last on Bazaar on this objective. They're really offensive on the west side of the east objective, basically. So the row between the market, basically outside, between the objective and the killing room, around this lane that we're seeing on stream right now. Globochem loves to push this lane from all directions because they know the players are going to group up outside this house. This is where they wait. So they know that since I think there's 5 or 6 places you can peek this lane from. So that's
currently
what they're
it's
doing.
a 4 defenders versus 2 attackers. Globochem pretty much crunched down on the objective right now.
You would expect Globochem to get this round.
Pancake and Possible, again, the last 2 players on the SMC Tactical, grouping up. See if they can make something happen between them. I'm afraid I will have to be back in 2 minutes because my throat is dying, and soon you will hear me vomiting. So.
Alright. So it looks like SMC are just taking it really slow right now. They don't know what to expect as far as when it comes to a Globochem setup. So we see Pancake and Parzival still. They still want to commit for the northeast bush here. They don't want to go towards Blue Room or take the east flank. They just want to get through here and get some opening kills and hope for the best. Let's see if we can hear any comms on. Hear what they're planning. Just being very silent. Does not want to reveal their position. I think they expect Auto, that is, in this room by the objective, watching the northeast approach. They decide to go this through this route. They have to go and get past Auto. Auto not watching it properly, no, at the moment. Now he peeks up. This might be a double kill for Auto, depending. Auto has heard the tablets. Now Auto knows that there is at least one in the central, and he gets the kill there on Mr. Beefy. I think that was. So it's only Parzival up, and he knows where he is because he heard the tablet. Now he's shooting too, so everybody knows now at this point. You can see immediately that that players from Globochem react and watch towards the market. Norseman also taking a more aggressive position in the blue room. So apparently they do not know that this is that there's only one player left. Maybe Jizzy Pants got a kill and was not able to call it before he went down, or they're just not counting. But you would assume that that's the case, that Jizzy Pants got a kill and this has not been relayed to the team. So Mixologist now on the objective defense. Thunderpilot also close to the objective. Norseman holding the blue room, and we see Auto holding the same position. Parzival has now managed to get access to this north wall. He's gonna see Thunderpilot peeking, but he does not make that into a kill. Parzival with 35 seconds left now. Parzival running for the objective. He realizes he has 20 seconds left, and there's going to be players at all angles. This is not happening. Alright, so Globochem wins this round. SMC team eliminated. 1 point for Globochem. Alright, next round is gonna be See what objective this is.
A lot of them like to come through the fucking bazaar. The two-story. The two-story.
You can hear Sickness now.
You're watching north, right? Purse?
Yep.
So SMC's attack failing.
SMC's attack did not go through this round. We see a much stronger defense there by a much more aggressive defense by Globochem compared to what we saw from beginners yesterday.
Yep.
So this is the same objective, switching around now. So this time Globochem is on the attack and SMC is on the defense.
Have you renamed the teams?
I have renamed the teams, yes.
So let's check out SMC's defense here. They got a nice spread. Not what I would call locking down the. Oh, wow.
Really missed that kill there by Jissipans looking at the map, but he converts the kill there to Landon Jordan, sorry.
Yeah, but look at the objective. There's no one on it. There's no one anywhere near it, really.
There's actually nobody on the objective. SMC though, far away.
SMC or the defense. Globo are attacking.
Yeah,
Globo
Globochem, sorry, far away.
objective.
So yeah.
Look at that south spread from Globochem, looking for any picks in any windows they can. But at the same time, oh, okay, we got a rotation now. Sickness coming back to the objective, so at least they got someone on the objective. But I worry for SMC. They're already a man down, and the defense is not focused in the right direction. They've got two players covering the Globo approach. Obviously, they don't know where they're coming from, so you know, it's
SMC
unfair
here.
to say that.
Yeah, they're trying to give Globo a taste of their own medicine by going aggressive and bringing the fight to them outside of that lane, but it does not work out. You can see that Globochem expect this. You can see the way they play. They play really far away from that last lane that you would want to push, looking for aggressors. So this is really good play by Globochem. They understand how this objective works exceptionally well.
Okay, so we've got the Globochem starting to stack now. We've got Thunder Pilot and Auto. Jizzy Pants moving into the blue room.
He's watching your side.
Now, some intel being given away by Ponecake. He would have heard Jizzy Pants talking. Jizzy Pants talks a lot. Ponecake hears him a lot, ironically. It's always Ponecake hearing Jizzy Pants talking. So he's going to know that there's some Globochem near him.
I don't think Jissipants minds that they hear him, because you can see the rest of his team are still holding defensive positions. They're still kind of waiting for pushes. Yeah, so what happens is if they hear Jissipants and call out that there's going to be people outside, it's basically going to work for Globochem's favor, because they're going to push out. And, what is this?
That side, Auto and Thunder Pilot are moving to Jizzy Pants' position.
Guy behind sandbags.
Okay, so we've got one defender down.
Tank blue.
Jizzy Pants now pushing up on the objective near it. He's very close.
Look at Jissipants go. This is really interesting to watch. Watching all the right places. So experienced, this player.
Yeah, mixologist approach here, checking all his corners. Jizzy Pants also in tandem with him now. We've got two Globochem players pushing very close to the objective now. Meanwhile, Mr. Beefy is not in a position to really help out, though he might catch a flanking move from Norseman. But he's going to get taken out. If he crosses the road, Auto will take him down. So Mr. Beefy has to blink out. Oh no, Mr. Beefy sees Auto, who steps out, overextends.
Jissipants now pushing. Getting called out by Sickness.
Alright, so one attacker, one defender down. SMC Tactical's defense holding. Jizzy Pants pushing up again, closer and closer to the objective possible. Also, real close to getting taken down by both Mixologist and Jizzy Pants.
Yeah, Globochem has a really impressive attack on this. Now they're getting close to this zone.
Look at this, Auto also getting it down.
Ponecake getting one kill actually. Might get a double here.
Thunder Pilot taken down. Ponecake. I've really got to give it to Ponecake. Yesterday he was okay, but today he's on fire, really making really critical kills on Globochem.
Yeah, that last kill there was really critical. If they lost Ponecake, they would have lost the entire south side of the objective.
Yep.
Actually, that's
Mr.
not
Beefy
correct.
now transitioning to the objective now. So they're locking down on the objective. Mr. Beefy risking that cross. Norseman not in a position to do anything over here. Norseman's really out of position here. He's not bringing anything to Globochem's attack, considering how close Jizzy Pants and Mixologist are to the objective. Norseman really.
He was on Mr. Beefy's tail. He was holding Mr. Beefy's rotation, but he missed it when Mr. Beefy went back. So he does not know that.
1 minute 10 left to go.
Yeah.
We've got
yeah,
3
Norseman
SMC
still.
Tacticals on the objective.
You can see that Norseman
Jizzy's making the
still
attack.
yeah.
Through the window. Jizzy takes one down. Refragged.
We missed that unfortunately, but that was a kill by
50 seconds left, and Norseman still hasn't moved. I don't get it. Mixologist now pushing up on the objective. Again, he should have moved at the same time Jizzy did. Where's the coordination? That would have been amazing if they both moved at the same time.
This is a solid defense by SMC. Even though they dropped the first initial player. Mixologist now
Here
hears.
it comes. No, Mixologist coming around now.
First gonna
He's gonna
run
get
in.
taken out by Sickness if he's not careful.
He's gonna
Sickness
come
looking in the wrong direction now.
Yeah, Sickness is looking the wrong direction. He must have heard this voice, so he knows that there's a player here too.
Ready for possible.
Such good awareness.
Yeah. He's
Great
a
awareness.
psychic attacker right now, knowing exactly where the enemy going to be. Pwnkick panicking, running in.
Yeah.
So defender now.
Look at their positions right now.
He's taken down. Mixologist making amazing plays.
That
SMC
is
Tacticals defend.
that is the hero play. He did not have many seconds left. Look at where Norseman was. Yeah. Wow, that's insane.
Norseman completely irrelevant now.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
entire round.
absolutely.
Mixologist making
He was
a
around.
crazy play there. What a hero. What an absolute fucking hero.
Yeah, that's a
Those
hero play
reactions.
right there.
He completely predicted where they were going to be. There. Just like, didn't, you know, just really, just what was going through his mind right there. It's like he was like 5 steps ahead.
He had a lot of information though, because he saw first he ran into I think that was Sickness that was holding the sandbags, and after that he heard the voices of the guy that was walking in the stairs where they capped from yesterday, right? So he was expecting the guy there. The third one was just pure intuition, I think. Alright, so we're back into the game. This round is gonna be SMC on attack and the Globochem on defense. So Globochem is on map point, holding the defense on one of the easier objectives to defend.
It's Globochem's game to lose now. 3-1 advantage, and they're on defense.
Look at Jesse Pants. He's gonna run into the whole team. SMC now doing.
Look at this wave of SMC heading northwest straight into Jizzy Pants' position, and Jizzy Pants not watching the direction they're going to be hitting him from. Oh,
He's
maybe
gonna-
not. Maybe
he's gonna be in
okay.
trouble now.
Here we go. Land on Jordan and Mr. Beefy potentially. Oh, they're making noises. Are you watching from Pants' perspective?
Jesse Pants
Oh, he
gets
misses one kill.
but
He
he gets
misses
one.
Right.
Oh, there
He
we
gets them
go.
both?
Yeah.
Wow, Jizzy downing one, killing another.
There was Sickness here, someone else
That
here.
is so
Mr. Beefy's
catastrophic
still alive,
there for SMC. That's not what they need right now.
They're both
Mr.
double
Beefy
down.
down.
Like when you
Jizzy
do
Pants.
aggressive volt
Great
plays,
plays.
man. When you do it right, they're so effective. They're super dangerous, but when you do it, yeah.
Look at this.
There's a guy
Sickness. Now, if Jizzy peeks that, Sickness has gone him dead to rights. Ironically, if Sickness. Oh!
I'm down.
Sickness giving up the advantage and taken down.
Three dead.
Meanwhile.
Oh, and he gets traded out.
Possible.
Do you even hear that? Jesse called I'm down after the confrontation there to bait the
Yeah, he
last
knew it.
players in.
Yeah. And yet again, we have the 2 Ps, Parzival and Pwnkick. This keeps happening on this map. We have Parzival and Pwnkick, the last 2 players left alive. And look how far away from each other. They will not be supporting each other today, folks. They could not be further away. We have Pwnkick on the east, Parzival on the west. Globochem's defense quite loose. They have east coverage, they have west coverage. And then they have central coverage, but the west and east coverage is quite far away from the objectives, so plenty of room for SMC to slip through.
Pwnkick
now-
creaming up now.
Yeah,
Creeping up.
Parzival doesn't know what to do. And you can tell from both Pwnkick and Parzival, there's no really any comms going on between the two of them.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on them.
Well, they just lost their whole team to Jesse. It was catastrophic for them. At least they traded him out, but now they have, like, their main caller is gone, they have no plans, and they have no information at all. They have absolutely no information about their setup, and they're pushing from the far west and the far east. So
Parzival's just making noise, but
yeah,
I
they have
mean,
nothing to work
what
with.
end, really.
Yeah, this sucks basically for SMC. Amazing play there by GC. GC is serving this round for Globochem. It would be I would be surprised if SMC is able to hero this back.
I don't know, the hero known as Poundcake,
Also here,
the
Parcel.
SMC's hero, should I say,
Yeah.
is still alive.
Still
Can make-
alive.
can make
Anything
some
can
work
happen.
for them.
Yeah, anything can happen.
I don't know about anything.
Well, anything can happen in Onward. Everything can, like, anything can happen in
No.
life. Yes!
No!
Yeah, of course it can.
Really? I'll take your word for it because
I
you're
don't-
you're a nice guy and you wouldn't like it.
I don't see it happening.
All right,
but,
so
yeah.
Thunder Pilot is gonna have a takedown on Poundcake any second now, unless Thunder Pilot repositions at the wrong time like he is right now. Ooh, but Poundcake hasn't moved across. Will Poundcake swivel his aim to include Thunder Pilot? Parzival's moved up. Parzival is going to be running into two Globochem players very soon. He's going to be running
Actually,
into
yeah,
Mixologist.
he's running back now, yeah. Still really far away. 2 minutes left. They have not breached.
Parzival checking his 6.
Oh, but yeah. Gets taken out there.
Look at this. Look at this Globochem collapse on this smoke. 3 of them on the smoke.
Yeah.
And Poundcake's down. Thunder Pilot checking those corners.
Yeah, they heard him
Poundcake's
running.
next transition gets taken down.
They must have heard him running. Yeah, you can see the rushing.
no,
in
no,
there.
he's
No,
pretty
they
far
didn't.
back.
How didn't they
Oh,
hear him
Parzival.
running? Wow. Maybe, yeah, it's
but
probably
Mixologist-
because of the smoke, but he gets traded out. Yeah, so that's.
Norseman and Mixologist haven't
yeah.
dead to rise.
Yeah.
And map 2 goes to Globochem. Man, what? So that's 1 map apiece. Globochem, 1 map SMC Tactical, 1 map to go. That means SMC Tactical are going to have advantage on the 3rd map, I do believe.
Yeah. Well,
What's going to happen? I don't know where it's going to go. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be Suburbia, but it might not be. It might be Downfall. If Globochem's choice, I would choose Downfall on their side because they're very good at it.
I don't think it's Globochem's choice, is it? Isn't it random?
I thought they were home.
Yeah, I think.
Is it random?
I'm not sure. It might be. Might be a pick. It might be random.
All right, we're gonna have to reconnect to the server. Make sure you redo your headset again.
Yes, I will.
And
Also-
we will continue in a few minutes' time.
Yeah, we also got some updates from the League Channel 1, for those that are not watching both the streams at the same time. Beginners versus boss fight match is going for a 3rd map as well. It's 1-1.
One map apiece.
Yeah, so it's
Boss fight took Quarantine. Beginners took Bazaar.
Mhm.
Again, close games all around.
tiebreaker game now for basically both Globochem, SMC, beginners, and boss fight.
Oh, this is too much.
Yeah.
SMC or Globochem or beginners or boss fight could be heading into the final right now. We don't know which of the two are going to be going in. It's going to the 3rd map for both of them. It's intense. It's too intense. I can't handle it.
Let's get some predictions in the chat. Just put in the chat the name of the team you think we will see in the final. So whoever you think is gonna win between SMC and Globo, and whoever's gonna win between boss fight and beginners. So let's see if we can get some accurate predictions here of what the grand final is gonna look like.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
That's asking too much. What do you guys think? Who's going to be in the final?
I'm not sure. I can't participate in this vote. I just want to see.
Map number 3 is Suburbia.
Yeah. All right, so Suburbia it is then.
I know Globochem have been terrifying on this map. I've not seen SMC on this map, so I've no basis to guess what SMC's capabilities are. However, I do know Globochem are good on this map. However, Globochem are amazing on Quarantine, and they lost on Quarantine. So, will this map favor the close range styles of what I thought SMC were capable of, or will it favor the tactical approaches of Globochem? I don't know.
To be honest, I think this is SMC's map to take. I actually have a feeling we're gonna see an SMC victory on this map.
Oh wow, boss fight. I mean, this has just been a mirror of what boss fight and beginners are doing, because it was beginners and boss fight on Quarantine, and SMC Tactical and Globochem on Quarantine, and then it was Bazaar, and then it was Bazaar, and now it's Suburbia, and now it's Suburbia.
Wow,
Both sets of games happening on exactly the same maps.
that's interesting. I think map choices says a lot about the team's playstyle.
It surprised me I haven't seen Downfall. I mean, I know Downfall gives the defender a big advantage, but I mean, still surprising me.
Maybe maybe the teams don't want it. Maybe they don't want the huge advantage. Maybe they want like because the thing is, like, all the teams are really good at this point. So maybe they just want to be able to make those big plays and make the difference, right? Because it's difficult to make a difference on downfall.
But did Downfall get played yesterday to anyone's knowledge? Did
Not
any
from our
team
stream.
pick Downfall?
Not from my
And that's
stream.
just a shame because Downfall is a fantastic map to watch played, especially with teams of this caliber.
Mhm.
Unlike Suburbia and Bazaar, where all the action can happen in literally second, like half a team can be dead before you can blink an eye. On Downfall, it's always, well, usually a lot slower, more methodical.
Mhm.
All right, so here we go. Map 3, round 1. SMC Tactical on defense, Globochem on offense. That means Globochem have the work cut out for them. Whoever takes this goes into the final. Well, not this round, obviously, but takes this map.
Is the round already
objective.
underway, or?
Yep.
Alright, so we are not in the game just yet.
Okay, so I will give the viewers as much intel as I can. We have SMC Tactical have the objectives in the garage on the south side. They are locking down the objective with 3 players holding the house, 1 player taking the middle building, and 1 player taking the, if anyone saw the match yesterday where Scorpio got grenaded, behind the sandbags next to the tank. Globochem have done a complete spread push on this. They've just created a line across the center of the map, looking for any SMC Tactical pickoffs they can take before they all move in. When I say a line, I mean a line across this map. We've got Thunder Pilot on the left, then Auto a little bit further away from him, then Jizzy Pants a little bit further away from him, Mixologist further away from him, and finally Norseman. It's now they're starting to collapse. Now they're seeing they aren't getting any pickoffs. SMC are dug in. Smoke's being put down. Globochem now making some aggressive movements.
Yeah, they're not waiting for time now. Jizzy Pants trying to take over the central house now. Running up the stairs, getting the better of... Yeah.
Sickness talking when it should have been firing.
Yeah.
Jizzy rushes Sickness. Sickness was too busy communicating.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Mixologist and Auto down.
Yeah.
Sickness has not been double tapped.
He's on the... That's Thunder Pilot all the way on the east there, falling back.
Auto and Mixologist down. That's really detrimental to the attack. That means 2 different prongs of the attack. But Thunder Pilot pushing up now. Land on Jordan is going to pick up Thunder Pilot. Oh, unless... Did Thunder Pilot see him? Did Thunder Pilot see him? He looks like he's got him zeroed, waiting for him to stand up. Are you watching Thunder Pilot Lando?
No. Thunder
Here it
Pilot.
comes.
Oh, there we go.
Lando
Barely
was
caught
like-
it.
oh!
Wow, what a shot by Lando. That was fast. Lando Jordan is playing from Sickness's old spot. This was known as the Sickness spot after the
3 attackers
semifinals.
down, 2 defenders. Sickness has not been double tapped. At any moment, Sickness can call in some intel.
Yeah. That surprises me that Sickness has not been double tapped by Jizzy Pants.
No. Conecake, the only defender who's been taken down. Oof, it's too intense.
Look at Jizzy Pants. He just wants them to know. Jizzy Pants not even.
think?
He's just because Jizzy Pants is
enjoying like dunking his balls in Sickness's mouth.
he's literally just letting him talk. He probably
Sickness
wants
talking?
to. Yeah, Sickness is talking loud and clearly. Listen to this. He basically just. I think he wants to.
No.
Yeah. He basically just wants
he's gonna
to
kill him
know.
now.
Yeah.
Alright, he's finished him off now. He's sick and tired. But
Oh, this is
He's-
why.
he's
Yeah,
pushing
he
it.
can't reach the body because it's on bottom. It's probably on the bottom floor. Or maybe not.
oh, Jizzy Pants getting pissed off now that he can't finish off Sickness.
Tell me where your teammates are. I know one's on the left and one's at the top.
Are you hearing this
Yeah,
dialogue?
yeah.
One's
This
at
is
white
hilarious.
building.
This is a great banter.
Oh, his body must have bugged out, so Jizzy can't actually finish him off.
All right. Okay.
But
That
look at
makes
land on
sense.
Jordan's position here. He's taken out, taken out Auto, taken out Thunder Pilot.
Oh, there's one. Good.
Or Mixologist. So we got Norseman and Jizzy Pants in the center now. The only 2 attackers left.
He dead.
2 minutes 20 on the clock. They have to cross the road to get the objective. And Landon doesn't know that they're the only 2 left, and he's just waiting.
Mhm.
He's trying to cover as best he can. And meanwhile, we have the other 2 SMC Tactical defenders, Hazy and Mr. Beefy, waiting for that push.
This is,
Norseman now looking for a pick off.
it's interesting how Globochem was able to turn this back into their favor. Because well, it's not in their favor. It's a 3 versus 2.
Smoke's
But-
going out now.
Yeah.
Jizzy Pants pushing up on Lando.
Oh,
Jizzy
and
is
Lando
taken
getting
out.
the kill. It's only up to Norseman now.
Norseman, the sole attacker. Now, I'm not being horrible to Norseman, but of the 5 Globochem players, I would say that he's been the least impressive. That's not to say he's not an amazing player, but of a team of amazing players, he's so far, and he's dead.
Yeah, exposed to the south house there.
It was a hard move he was making. In his position, I don't know what I would have done different though. In his defense, I would have done different. Yeah, the last one left. Time's running out. What do you do? You go balls deep. I would have done a jizzy pants. I think I would have just got up, like made some noise where I was, then flanked around the map and attacked from a different direction because they knew there was only one player left.
It's so interesting to see how Jizzy Pants play. Like he's such a big part of Team Globochem. He's just delivering plays after plays after plays. Like
true, but I mean
it's hard to remember any moments where Jizzy Pants dies when he has not already gotten a kill or two. Like when you see him do aggressive bulk play, he always gets the kills before he goes down. So it kind of doesn't matter at that point because it was worth it. It was worth it.
I tend to agree, and he makes a good teammate to the rest of Globochem because the rest of Globochem are much more considerate in their plays, much slower, more decisive, like much slower moves. Thunderpilot, Auto, very effective. Mixologist, Norseman, they all move slowly, getting into positions. Whereas Jizzy Pants is that wild card. You never know where Jizzy Pants is going to be. He's always being aggressive. He's always in that location they don't expect him to be. He's not always running at you either. Sometimes he's like slowly moving into an unexpected position. Whereas whereas the rest of the team are methodical, he's much more unexpected, and it really throws other teams off kilter.
He's very unexpected. All right, so we're going into round 2.
So map 3, round 1 goes to SMC Tactical. Let's see if Globochem can hold the defense against SMC Tactical. Again, Globochem have got their work cut out of them. They have still got to try and take this map if they want to make it to the finals.
Okay.
So this objective is not rendering in for me.
Okay, so the objective is the same objective.
Same objective, so it's a garage objective again. Now we see some heavy presence on the east side now by.
Look at the difference between the defensive plays by Globochem. They've got 3 hanging back, 2 in the center. Not that much different, if I'm being fair. SMC had 3 held back. The center play wasn't quite as aggressive as Globochem's. But look at SMC Tactical. We got a 3 split on the east, 2, and then a 1-1, really, 1 middle. SMC Tactical now. Let's see what they got. Pancake looking for pickoff. What is he doing? What's he firing at? Just making noise. Pancake and making noise on the other flank. I mean, trying to pull attention by Globochem, but Globochem aren't going to be fooled by that. But now at the same time, Parzival is putting shots into the top windows of the south house. Oh. Interesting plays by SMC here. They're purposely making noise and hitting the windows, trying to get maybe a lucky pickoff, maybe just trying to confuse Globochem, but they're attacking from 2 flanks. Now the 3 stack is spread out. Globochem still holding the center building, quite relaxedly. Jizzy Pants and Auto just chillaxing. Meanwhile, we can see the sickness has moved up to below Jizzy Pants and Auto. The sickness of SMC's hot players, team captain.
Taking some presence, heavy presence in the playground.
But he's just pulled out his tablet, so Auto and Jizzy Pants are going to know they've got an enemy player near them. Alan John now pushing up quietly. Pancake still holding the same position as he has been for a while, just looking for a flank move.
Mr. Beefy aggressively smoking the south road.
Have you renamed the teams?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we got Jizzy Pants now doing a check on a flank, and he takes down the sickness, who, he should have assumed that Jizzy Pants and Auto were going to be up there. I mean, teams like taking the middle building. You can't just move up to the tank, assuming no one's going to be behind you. Lando now pushing up under the cover of smoke. Mixologist looking for that pick though. He's perfectly aware that players might be pushing there. And he's going to take out Lando the moment. Here it comes. Oh, but yep, there it is. No, he didn't take him. Lando went low and Mixologist didn't see him.
Wow. Yeah, they
But
just
he's gonna
went
take it
for-
now.
Yeah, Lando knows now.
No, but Mixologist still isn't seeing him. Landon is in view of Mixologist if Mixologist moves to the right position.
Yeah, he knows now. He's calling it to the.
Landon has called it, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Beefy now. Look at Mr. Beefy and Norseman. Switch to Mr. Beefy. He's down.
First of all, 2 kills going down now for.
Behind the cement in the front yard.
Wow, 2 kills going
Mixologist has
down.
been taken down now.
One down,
Landon,
one in
I
the
think,
cement
getting the
behind
kill,
the
but
front
also
yard.
being refragged.
2.5 minutes
Thunder
left.
Pilot. Yeah, Thunder Pilot and Norseman holding this back line now. With
Wow,
Auto
look-
and
look
Dizzy
at this
Pants in
flank.
the center. There is no flank happening.
No, actually, no. There's no flank. Yeah.
There is Parzival and Poundcake, the 2 Ps, once again. And they got nothing. They got no place. You got Norseman and Thunder Pilot are holding this objective, and then you got Odo and Dizzy Pants holding the center mansion.
But they need to deal with the center mansion right now. Like Parzival and Pocket needs to make something happen. They can't let Jesse Pants and who is up there? Otto? Yeah, Jesse Pants and Otto. They can't let them be alive for them to be able to attack this garage objective, right? Unless they're actually just not paying attention. What is this kill on Jesse Pants?
Unexpected.
I did not even see where that came from.
No. It must have come from Death Ferret. Parzival must have traded with him. Poundcake now, the solo survivor.
Wow.
Let's see what he can bring to the table.
But it's still a 1 versus 2. This is totally doable. He has 1.5 minutes.
Is it 1 versus 2?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, your Poundcake can still do this. A minute 20 left. Oh, he's got a grenade landing on him. Does he have a grenade? I thought a grenade landed next to him. Okay,
Yeah.
that was weird.
So there's Otto in the central house, in the central mansion, and then he,
Okay, looking
he
for
knows
the
where
takedown.
both
He
are.
takes
And he
him.
wins. He
It's
wins
now
this
1-on-1.
fight. Yeah, it's a 1-on-1. He wins this fight. This is doable. All depends what Ponkey can, no, what Norseman can see. Norseman knows where he is, so he's just shooting at the APC at this point. Ducking to reload. This might be all about timing, really.
Yep, 50 seconds left on the clock. All Norseman has to do is hold the line.
Yeah.
Does Poundcake know where he is?
He does. He must know.
Oh, Norseman's, he doesn't know exactly where he is. Poundcake's searching for him.
Ooh.
There it is. Now he knows. He's turning fire.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so intense.
This is really intense.
Wow. Globochem need to hold this. If they don't, they're in real.
They're gonna be in trouble if Ponkey clutches this.
Poundcake making
Look
the
at this
transition.
movement.
Norseman,
Look at this
unaware.
movement.
Oh, such a brave play. Such
Wow.
brave play by Poundcake.
Look at this
Norseman
movement.
completely unaware that he's making this movement. The moment Norseman stands up, he's dead.
Yeah.
Poundcake has him dead to rights.
Yeah. 15 seconds. He stands up. Oh.
All Norseman has to do is hold the line for 8 more seconds.
Look at this.
This
Oh,
is too
but he
intense.
knows. He doesn't
Poundcake.
have time. Oh, that's such a shame. He gives the round away. He doesn't have time to cap.
Oh, unlucky!
SMC
Amazing
runs
play
out
by
of
Poundcake,
time.
but he should have gone
Wow.
for the kill.
He should absolutely have gone for the kill.
Wow.
Wow.
If he'd had a little bit, if he'd made the play 3 seconds sooner, very similar to what we saw Viper do yesterday, that would have been a real upset. SMC there, almost putting Globochem in a really bad situation. As it stands, they still have the advantage, but they really could have done with that extra point.
I want to say, I actually want to say what a shame for that, because that round, like, I think that SMC really deserved that round. Coming back from that. And like the plays were so good, except that it's only about those last seconds of the round. It's so close.
Yeah.
Like if Ponkek had 5 more seconds, he would have had a cap, and it would have been 3-1. No, it would have been 2-1, right?
Yeah. If he made the cap, it would have been 3-1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it would have been.
Globochem would have. Oh my god.
No, it would have been
But that's not
3-0.
what's
Sorry,
happening.
it would have been 3-0. That's what it
Oh, yeah,
was.
3-0, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Sorry,
If you got the
it would have
cap, it
been
would have been 3-0.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah.
Grenade,
All right, round 3, map 3. Globochem on the attack. They need to take the advantage off SMC. Look at Sickness's defensive play here. Very aggressive. Jizzy Pants is going to punish him for this. Is he? Oh, takes the shots, he misses him. Sickness repositions just in time. Jizzy Pants still making a very aggressive defense here. Well, no, now he's making a bit more predictable defense, holding them at the middle building. Objective at the tank. So you can see that they've got a triangle defense from SMC on the tank We've got Parzival taking a east defensive position. Him and Thunder Pilot are going to come to blows if Thunder Pilot decides to push around the burning side.
Yeah. Auto
What's going to happen?
Auto throwing a really far smoke almost across the map.
Oh, and he gets Parzival taking down Thunder Pilot.
Great shot there by Parzival. This is a strong position. Like when you creep down out, it's really difficult to see you because it's through a fence and you're down by the grass. So Parzival is playing in a really strong position right now. He's at a disadvantage if he gets rushed close by this corner. But other than that, a really good position. Ooh, that's an amazing kill there by Jordan. Did you see that?
Yep. Yep.
What a tight angle. Look at this.
Mixologist down. Oh wow, it's falling apart for Globochem right now.
Yeah.
Jizzy Pants on auto, the last two. Jizzy Pies, sorry.
Yeah.
Jizzy Pies on auto. Can they make the plays? Still 5 defenders up though.
Jizzy Pants taking Central Mansion, which he loves. I still can't I cannot get over the shot by London Jordan.
Down. Does Sickness on deck? Sickness takes him down.
Wow. We'll play there. It's only auto up. Like this round is SMC's. Still, SMC playing defense here, playing good defense, taking it to Globochem, not waiting. Auto is still just far back. The same position is played pretty much the whole game from that red card, really defensive position, looking for the aggression.
He's against 5 SMC Tactical players right now.
I don't.
What do you do? In his position, you've got to make daring plays. You can't afford to hold back until there's 1 minute left. You have to push forward, make something happen.
There's a lot of eyes on Auto right now. Chances are he's gonna die before getting any kills, which would mean that we would have the first round of the day with a clean wipe, which is interesting.
I don't know. I reckon Auto's gonna get a kill.
Yeah. Audio is audio. What am I saying? Auto is the next.
Audio, Jizzy Pies, Thunderpants,
Thunderpants,
Mixo Jizz, and Norse Fight.
Norse Fight, yeah. Thunderpants, I like that one.
Globochem. So we have Auto now. Now this is what I'm talking about. This expected Norseman to do in the previous round. He made some noise on the left. He threw a flashbang, made it seem like he was going to make an aggressive move, and now he's flanked around the map.
Like, I don't actually think it's gonna matter too much that he tries to fake, because SMC has so many players up. They're not gonna rotate. They're not gonna change their setup anyways. Like, they have everything locked down. They don't need to react to anything. SMC can just wait.
Nope.
So if Auto's distractions were to be effective, that would be that would be weird if you ask me.
2 minutes left now. All the defenders on the board. Oh, what is Auto gonna do? 1 minute 40 left. I believe the Sickness has heard him moving.
Mr. Beefy's changing position.
Yeah, he's going aggressive now.
Auto taking some fire, so they know where he is now. They know that he's going to be in the second dimension. Auto knows the position of, and he gets taken out. And is that a trade? It is not. This is the first.
It's not a trade. It's the first wipe we've seen.
First wipe of the day
victory
for SMC. A great round there by SMC. Awesome defense.
Yeah, absolutely, just solid. Not a single death. And look at it. This is really bad for Globochem. The pressure is severely mounting now.
SMC is a team that's also good at getting captures. This is potentially match points for SMC.
Well, if they get that cap.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
SMC is actually at match point right now. if they get the cap. If not, it's gonna be yeah. But even if they if SMC were to close out this round, if they can pull this off, Globochem has to work really hard to get back into this game, and that means the Globochem does not have any room for mistakes. If they run like aggressive bulk the round after that, and it doesn't work out, then it's game over. But we're not there yet. It's still 2-1, and Globochem has the advantage now as their defenders. So let's not get too carried away here.
Yeah, but I mean, SMC, if they make this cap, they win. Simple as that. They're into the final. God, this is so intense. Really, my heart's starting to pound.
Listen to SMC's calm right now.
Boss fight beginners match. Boss fight up 2 against beginners 1.
Wow.
Very much the same situation mirrored here. Exactly the same situation.
So tight.
Boss fight holding the defense, beginners holding the defense. It's just the capabilities of teams of this caliber. All right, so we got a 3-2 split from SMC Tactical by the looks of it. Obviously, they're going to break that up as it goes. We're going to have an early engagement here. Jizzy Pants in such an aggressive position.
Sickness getting
gets a kill.
Wow. Sickness gets taken out really fast. Sickness too busy there calling to his teammates where he expects...
Again, Sickness getting caught out while he's on communications.
Yeah, but Sickness is... So Sickness is like the main caller of SMC, right? You can see that they kind of fall apart a little bit when he's dead. He's doing an amazing job, but this time he's getting caught out because he's in the front, right? And it's too far forward. He just was not expected.
Oh, Jizzy Pants, you crazy motherfucker! Parzival just making some noise. Lando looking for who killed my teammate? Where are you? Where is the guy who killed my teammate? I can't see him.
Look at Jizzy. He has 0 respect. Jizzy has absolutely no respect at all for SMCs.
Well, I don't know. He's moving from cover to cover, so at least give him that. He's not just fucking running around the back of them trying to take them all out. I think he'd be ready for him if they were.
Yeah. But he's
Mr. Beefy here.
Yeah.
Waiting for that flank from Jizzy Pants. If Jizzy Pants is gutsy enough to really do a full flank, he's gonna get taken down by Beefy. But at the same time, you know what Jizzy's doing? He's holding them in position. He's forcing them not to be able to push up.
Because this is what Jizzy's good at. Like we're talking a lot about Jizzy now today. We did that yesterday too. But we see again and again that he deserves the attention. Because what he's doing now, he's just stopping because he knows that SMC has to push this lane, and he has a lot of good angles now that are natural to check, right? So he can get greedy here, and there's a big chance that there's gonna be SMC players if he peeks this box. But he's waiting for it because he doesn't want to risk it. Actually, now, just as I said it, he decides to peek that box. But this is typical GC, that like just finding positions like that and sticking to it, and then he gets killed, served on a golden plate.
SMC though, not getting any pressure now from Jizzy. It's still meaning that they're having to keep Mr. Beefy back, looking for that flank. But
all it requires is one call, right? So if Globochem sees that there's two, 3 players in playground, GC can be there in 2-3 seconds.
And here we are now. All of SMC are in front of Jizzy Pants. You can't see any of them, but they're all within his visual arc. He can convert his position into a kill, with impunity if he gets them into.
Well, look at this, yeah.
I mean, it's a mansion objective, so it's really hard to penetrate. You need a lot of grenades. The problem with one of the...
Look at Mr. Beefy. He's gonna get taken down by GC. GC must see him.
He doesn't see him yet, and he may not see him. He might see him through the bush, though.
Yeah. But he's walking into... Yeah, he's walking... But he makes his position known. Mr. Beefy now knows.
Oh, Pwnecake just got taken down. Don't know by who.
That was probably by
Was
GC.
it by Jizzy?
Yeah, it must have been. But now Mr. Beefy knows.
Oh, yeah, look at that angle. Mr. Beefy now has his number. Oh no, SMC getting taken out. Oh no, Jizzy down.
Getting taken
Beefy. Finally, that patience from Beefy and that coordination from Beefy paying off.
Yeah.
But with 3 attackers down and only 1 defender down.
Yeah, this is gonna be difficult for them to push. Like, imagine if they got a sneak cap on this though. It is actually possible. If they're not watching the stairs, let's see what they're doing in the central house. Because the way that they're defending right now, you can actually get a sneak cap in this objective. Because you can stand with your tablet in the stairs without actually showing it up, and get the capture without like fully committing. So
Right.
since Otto is holding like far back, he can barely miss the tablet. Thunderpilot is going to be able to see him if he pushes wide, right? But from where Thunderpilot is looking right now, he's not going to see it.
I mean, we got 2 attackers left.
Yeah.
For once, it's not the PPs. So, I mean, I don't know what Parsifal's gonna do here. If he takes down Mixologist, this leaves an opening. But I mean, you've got Norseman over here, checking corners. He's gonna. The moment Mr. BT opens up, I would expect Norseman to get up and get a refrag.
Parsifal has been given the angle. Look at this.
Yeah, look
On
at Mr.
front
Beefy.
porch.
He's gonna get. Oh no, he doesn't know He doesn't realize Mixologist was left. Mixologist makes the sight. He's gonna take him down. Mixologist is just getting in position now. Mr. Beefy has no idea how close he is to death. Great grenade by Beefy, but he didn't hold it for long enough. And now Mixologist is gonna. Does it?
That's gonna be one kill. Now they know the position of the last guy, and he gets dropped. So 4 players left there from
goes to
Globochem.
round 3 now. Globochem's defense solid.
Wow. My heart rate is beginning to rise now.
Games mirrored by boss fight and beginners 2-2.
2-2,
Just like
wow.
Globochem versus SMC 2-2. Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, my heart rate is really starting to rise. This is really exciting. And as I still stand by my prediction that this is going to be an SMC win, actually. I have a feeling SMC might be, will be able to close out this map.
I don't know, you know, both teams' nerves are going to be being frayed, but I suppose on the defense, you have that advantage of having to let the enemy come to you. So even if your nerves are frayed, it doesn't matter quite as much. But saying that, if Globochem make a cap, they win. As always.
Just depends on 5 kills, 4 deaths. Actually, Landon Jordan on 6 kills and 2 deaths. He got a lot of attention from us yesterday, but he deserves it. He absolutely deserves it.
Lando Jordan didn't get I didn't realize Lando Jordan was getting so many kills on this map.
we
Wow,
need-
really SMC's prime killer right now.
Yeah, Jordan needs a lot more attention than what he's getting right now. He deserves a lot more attention. He was one of the MVPs yesterday too.
From you?
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned him, but he
Now
was
he
doing
died. You just
exceptionally
cursed
well.
him.
Yeah.
You just
Well,
cursed Lando. Are you happy?
sorry, Jordan.
You happy? Are you happy? Are you happy?
I lit him the fuck up.
Oh my god, GC got an instant fucking taste of his own medicine right there. Oh, he gets revived. That was so perfect.
Lando,
the timing
back
was
up.
impeccable.
Wow.
Oh
Curse
my
has
god.
been lifted.
You should have heard what GC said, and he gets immediately, like, GC was like, I just lit him the fuck up, and it doesn't take 1 second, he goes down to a nade in his face.
Oh,
That was
brilliant.
so perfect. That was brilliant.
Alright, so we can see now SMC Tactical have got again, grouping up on that objective, and you can see Globochem's defense of this objective is quite, I don't know, unorthodox. They don't really have many people actually near the objective. So, oh, a grenade landing, taking out Landon Jordan.
Yeah, that was a synchronized nade by Thunderpilot and I think GC or Auto.
They don't
2
know
nades
how
at the same
effective it
time.
actually was.
Yeah.
They have no idea that was actually effective, taking out Landon, who of course had already been wounded.
Yeah. Now they're smoking the objective. So we can expect a playground hit.
Yeah,
from
sorry, I
this.
meant okay. We see SMC now are rotating like crazy to get on that objective. Sorry, I miscalled this and Globochem's defense, but I mean SMC's defense was very loose. Now they are tightening it up on the objective. Look at Globochem now stacking up, getting in. They got 4 players all within meters of each other. Well, within about 10 meters of each other. Parsifal now firing, pre-firing on the corner. Nobody there.
Oh,
Auto,
look at
Thunderpilot.
GC getting a double kill there on the corner. Wow, GC's doing the code.
Oh, he got them both.
No, he's not doing the code.
Oh no.
What is GC
This
doing?
is terrible for SMC.
GC's
Last
doing
man
the
now,
code now.
Poke
Yeah.
taken down. It's
Yeah,
is that a flawless victory?
Yeah, last guy
Pilot.
kills himself.
Oh, is Thunderpilot gonna get picked up? No, it's not a flawless victory for Globochem.
Yeah.
Nobody picking up Thunderpilot.
Wow.
Oh well. That means
So
Globochem
true.
now have the advantage. That means SMC Tactical on the back foot. Will they be able to convert this attack back into and take the advantage back? I don't know if they can.
It all depends on the objective, really. It's up to It's up to the gods. Because Globochem was lucky being given this
It's gonna be
objective.
the same objective. It's gonna be the same objective now.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. That did not seem like it was the case.
I think on Suburbia it actually works like that. Could be wrong.
Let's see. Alright, so the objective is
No,
broken for
it's
me.
not the same objective. No, it's red car.
It's red car.
Yeah.
Okay. This is wow. I'm really interested in seeing how if SMC goes aggressive on this or not, because I know that the SMC has a history of going aggressive on the east on this car to get a lot of ground really fast. I think that's what they should do. They can't really allow Globochem to get presence on the south side of the North Road right now. They need to make sure they're all in the north. GC Pants is again going aggressive. Holding, actually not aggressive, but he's holding in an aggressive position. And SMC are playing really slow.
They need to though. I mean, the pressure's getting to them. They don't want to rush in. Mixologist's also holding quite an aggressive defense position here as well. If anything, I say GC Pants is just a standard defense position. Mixologist is the one out there. Look at that, Mixologist on the flank. We see SMC quite spread at the moment, looking for any flanks that might be coming for them. Look at Mr. Beefy though. He's on the most aggressive position here, and he's most likely to get killed or take down Auto. He sees Auto. He takes a full shot. Auto repositioning, calling he's been under attack. Knows Mr. Beefy's there now though.
Mr. Beefy proning under his Humvee. Might be able to get the cheeky shot on Auto. See, nades out towards Auto too. Auto peeking this angle. If Mr. Beefy is holding this, he might get a free kill.
It could go either way between Beefy and Auto right now. They're both in a position where if he either makes a mistake, the other one goes down. But, you know, Mr. Beefy has the undersight of the Humvee. So, yeah, you're right. Just, you know, Mr. Beefy has the advantage here. Land on Jordan, though. Pushing up. Landon's position not quite as good as Mr. Beefy. Look at the rest of the
got a nade kill.
defense. They've got Thunder Pilot hanging low.
Yeah, Jordan getting taken down by nade here.
Yeah. He's gonna
Getting immediately revived.
Yeah. Parzival within range.
Also, this wall is so dangerous. If they throw nades or something here and Audio's
Did you hear that?
awake... No?
Parzival saying, shit, he died, trying to convince Globochem they got a kill.
Right, that's smart. There's nobody on this front board, so that nade is going to be ineffective.
Clever grenade, though. Look at Globochem's defense. They are front row seats on this street.
Look at Mr. Beefy now getting impatient. Mr. Beefy is exposing himself. This is what Auto wants. Auto knows that he can just sit and wait. This is all up to timing, but I think, yeah, Mr. Beefy's gonna get taken out by Auto now. Wow, what a transfer! Mr. Beefy's so aware there. You saw it, like Mr. Beefy transferred his aim towards Auto before he even peeked. Mr. Beefy getting refragged. Landon Jordan knows now. And he gets a headshot. Jordan gets the headshot. Great shot there. Jordan on 7 kills right now.
Globochem is 3 versus 3 now. SMC making those transitions. Globochem under a lot of pressure.
So alive, we got Sickness. We just have one. We have another kill now. I think that was GC Pants going for the aggressive play. Look at GC Pants right now. He's bringing the fight to them. GC Pants with 0 respect. GC Pants is running straight past. Oh, what a play! All right, Globochem wins. Wow, that's game for Globochem.
That's claimed to Globochem. Globochem into the final.
What a push there by GC Pants. Let's listen to what they have to say.
Wow.
Yes. Intense.
Good
They've got to be
fucking
gutted.
match, guys.
Good match, guys.
Wow. Globochem really bringing it out.
Let's listen to what they
Guys,
say.
you represent North America in that finals, okay? We're counting on you.
Good job, guys. We'll see you next year. Really good game.
Cheers.
Fuck. My fucking controller went, it's literally, it's frozen. In that last round, you came around the corner, I was like shooting you, I couldn't.
Alright, thank you very much
That's
everyone
the
for
worst time
watching.
to have something like that.
Oh.
Yep.
Still people talking.
Well, that's game. That's so the final scores. Map 1 goes to SMC Tactical with a score of 4-3. So 4 for SMC and 3 for Globochem. Map 2, Bazaar, 4 points for Globochem, 1 point for SMC. Last map, Suburbia, 4 points to Globochem, 2 points to SMC.
But I mean, SMC almost pushing it to the limit there.
Yeah.
You know, it really looked like they were going to take it. I mean, my vote was Globochem, your vote was SMC. It just goes to show, you know, we both know what we're talking about. We've both seen both these teams in action a lot, and we didn't. We were divided.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could have gone. The fact that we both thought a different team was going to take it points to the fact that either team could have taken it, and Globochem just came ahead.
Absolutely.
So
also worth.
Globochem through to the final. The upset didn't happen. The reigning champions are into the final.
Also interesting to see that that Globochem were able to do that that really good comeback too. Because remember, SMC was up 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. So an upset to be sure, and it really looked like it was SMC's game.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna cut it off then, and we're gonna say
well,
thank
before
you
we
to
go, I just want to thank you very much. You're not going to see the rest of us now. You're not going to see me or Sync doing any more commentating for the final. That'll be on Nightfire stream. Make sure you check it out. It's exactly the same Onward Master League 2. Just delete the 2. So Onward Master League. It's going to be a fantastic final, no matter who's in it. Globochem versus either beginners or boss fight. I just want to thank Synkie for putting the stream together. His production values are out of sight. I want to thank Takin for organizing this championship, and also thank the sponsors, VR Covers and ProTube VR. Both fantastic products. Definitely protecting your headset and making your shots more accurate.
All right, thank you, Radarhead, for hosting with me, and massive congratulations to Globochem for making it to the final.
Yeah, well done, Globochem. Well deserved. SMC, not to be taken lightly.
Mm-hmm. All right, thanks for watching. We're gonna log off now. See ya.
Peace.
I know you could get me if you wanted to. Look, I hate lying here looking at birds all day. I'm not a bird watcher. If I want to be a bird watcher, I would not have joined the military. And we end up in military land in some desert shithole, deserting thing. Oh god, quickly.
I'm breathing in and breaking down. My time is running out. The fire in my heart will burn me to the ground. I did my part, I tried my best. The things I'm fighting to protect always shatter into pieces in the end. Oh, I'm broken and I'm barely breathing. I'm falling 'cause my heart stopped beating.
Enemy down, we're good.